G'day guys and welcome to the final game week of the season. This is your FPL English Aussie and we will get straight into the final deadline stream of the season. Here we go then guys, we're in... Oh, that is my phone. Here we go then guys. That is... Nice start. Welcome guys, welcome to the chat. Gary, good to see you. Sooks, great to see you mate. Hope you guys have all had a great game week. I've got some interesting decisions that I'm making for my team this week, but we'll kick off FPL Confused. What's up mate? Good to see you. And we'll kick off with Gary for the team review right at the start of the day. Always good to get in. With some early team reviews. Up the Palace, come on you Spurs. Actually, Gary, before we kick off with your team, I have something cool that you'll probably enjoy that I recently designed for this game week. Let's see if I can pull it up on screen. Brilliant win for Spurs this week. Brilliant win for Palace. I've got the Palace shirt on. If you did see my trailer, I had a great clip from Dean Henderson. Fantastic song. Shamina mina, waka waka, 12th again. Who gives a fuck? Palace won the FA Cup. I replaced the word "we" with Palace just because couldn't bring myself to be saying it, even though that is my local team. All right, let's pull this up. TC, FPL Confused, that's going to be huge. Huge that this week. All products. Here we go. This is the new stuff for you, Gary. You might like this. I put out some designs on my store this week. One of them is the Spurs Europa League winners. Look at that. Good old Ange. Ange with the Siggy. Richarlison with those epic glasses. Son holding the cup. Absolute top class. Absolute top class. Feel free to check out the store if you guys are interested. I'll chuck a link down below. And you guys check out if there's anything that you're interested in, or if there's anything that I always win it in my second year quote. Yeah, I think that's what I was looking to put on. But yeah, if there's anything that you guys want, like designed, that you're interested in, let me know. I know Paul asked for a Bruno Celebs hoodie, which I have mocked up a design for. Hopefully you enjoy that. If you want customizations on the back and stuff, I can also add that in. Just let me know and I'm happy to sort that out for you guys. Anyway, let's crack on with the team reviews. Gary, first up, mate. And I do have you here up on screen. Imagine if I would have gone Kukurea. I know, that's the dramas. All right, what have we got here? All right, Gaz, so I was actually having a look at your team earlier, to be honest, and just having a look at the guys that you're competing against. So in your UISG league, which you're top by, 38 points? What's up, gamer? Hey, Vishal. I'll come to that in a second. If you were leading mini league by 24 points, would you be fine starting KDB and Marmoush, or would you minus floor to replace any? Yeah, I'd be happy starting KDB. It kind of depends who second in your mini league is. Essentially, you just want to match up as many players to get with his players. So, Vishal, if you put your team ID down below, we can pull your team up and we'll look at your mini league rivals and stuff. So, like at the moment, I've also got Gary's mini league rivals up. Like, you probably can't see it on my screen because I set it up like that, but it's on the side for me. So Gaz, welcome Captain C. I think looking at your team and what was your Isaac, good morning, bro. Good to have you in. You made it. Just thinking of starting Neto instead of Rodgers. Yeah, I don't love that. I think you want to match up as many of your players as possible. I think their transfer this week, what's he got? 1.5 mil in the bank. Maybe Bowen. Can he bring Bowen in for anybody? Probably doesn't have anybody he can bring Bowen in for unless he moves De Bruyne out. So he's probably going to go Isak out, maybe to Welbeck. I'm honestly, like, my punt would probably be on Gakpo this week if I was moving Isak out. Like, I've punted on Luis Diaz, but I was contemplating punting on Gakpo instead. But with his midfield, he doesn't really have the money to go to a Diaz. Hey, Paul, you made it as well. Yeah, he's got bench boost. Yeah, but he's got Saliba out. Isak's probably out. It's not an ideal week for him, really, that bench boost. So I think with you just want to sort of match up as many of your players with his players as possible. So I'd be starting Kirkez. I'd be starting Kirkez, Konsa, and Livramento for you. And then midfield, I think, you're pretty similar. Mbeumo, Rodgers, Salah, De Bruyne, Neto sort of covers off Enzo a little bit. Well, not really, but I mean, you'd expect I kind of expect Chelsea to play something similar with Tyreek George up top. Keeper, I'd go Raya. Arsenal are trying to keep the clean sheet record. If they get a clean sheet this week, then David Raya wins the Golden Glove, which is most clean sheets this season. So I'd definitely go for... Great to see so many members in the chat, by the way, guys. This is awesome seeing a sea of green. And shout out to anyone who's not currently a member. We will be doing a giveaway. We will be doing a members giveaway on stream today. We'll probably be doing a subscriber giveaway on the stream today. And we'll also be doing a merch giveaway if you become a member before game week 1 of next season. I will be doing a giveaway of any form of custom merch from my merchandise store that you guys want. Obviously, if you didn't see before, I've got a store here with lots of options that you can check out. Or if you want something custom made, let me know. So Gaz, I'd definitely go Raya in goal. Konsa, Livramento, and Kirkez at the back. Play your 4 in midfield and Mbeumo, Rodgers, Salah, De Bruyne. He's got no Salah. Mbeumo, Rodgers, Salah, De Bruyne. He's got no Mbeumo. You want Wisser and Watkins as well. Neto versus Enzo. I think I'd probably bench Neto. If I'm honest, like, I do think Nottingham Forest, like, they're not going to go gung-ho. There is a chance that obviously if Chelsea get a goal, it is a bit tricky for Forest. Hey, Jeremy, good to see you back in the chat, and you, Bernie. I'll get to all your questions in a sec. There is a chance that obviously Forest have to go forwards and Chelsea can catch them on the counter. But I'm expecting sort of Tariq George to start up front again for Chelsea, Neto on the right, maybe Sancho or Madueke on the left. I think Lavia's definitely going to play in the pivot, which means that he's probably going to play in the pivot with Enzo, with Palmer in the 10, Caicedo at right back, because Lavia also is ineligible for Conference League final. So he's going to start this week, is my assumption. So I think that's likely how Chelsea will line up, which I think is probably their best lineup at the moment. I think for me, I'd probably end up benching Neto. I know that's not ideal given we brought him in last week as a bit of a punt. Paul, absolutely, mate. That would be ideal to upgrade you as a moderator, mate. Very keen to do. I think that's probably where I'd go, guys. I might just check out your other league as well. The one, I think it's the 100, right, where you're chasing, and then because I think like 38 points, you're pretty okay. So I guess if in this league you want to chase this guy down, then yeah, I guess maybe you have to maybe move, because he's got the same midfield as you, De Bruyne and Bumo, Salah, Rodgers. Is that what you're kind of thinking? That you go Neto over Rodgers to try and catch this league? It's a big, what is it, 13 points? Mate, I'd probably go, oh, here's triple captain. 13 points. Could catch him. You could catch him. You probably have to go rogue on captaincy. I think you should go for the win, mate. I reckon you'll be all right in the other league. I reckon you go for the win. I reckon you go just completely differential to his team. So I think Kirkes and Concert are fine for you. And Livera? Yeah, he's got Livera as well. But I think you have to go Livera from your team. I don't think Munoz is great value. And Bumo, Rodgers, Salah, De Bruyne. And Neto. Yeah, so I think it'd be tough to go without Watkins. I think you could easily go without Mamouche, and you could go into Neto. And I think you could easily make another move in your midfield. For example, I'm not sure you can quite get up De Bruyne to Saka, but maybe even like De Bruyne down to like a Trossard if we get late team news. Or like De Bruyne to a Luis Diaz. Or Mamouche to Gakpo, something like that, and go big on the captaincy. Morning, Dre, what's up, bro? Or no, I'm not sure Havertz is going to start for Arsenal. I think he probably comes off the bench again. I'm pretty sure Nwaneri will start. So I think Saka won't. I just have a feeling that Arteta wants to give him a few more minutes. I think Trossard starts, but then it's a big gamble to take. Yeah, I'm not convinced Saka starts. Honestly, I'm hoping to get late team news for Arsenal. I'm hoping to get some late team news for that. But I think, like, in your position, I'd honestly probably move De Bruyne for whoever you think is the best captain for this. Like, honestly, Jared Bowen. Like, De Bruyne to Bowen, captain him, and try and get those 13 points on him. Try and get those 30 points on him. Trossard as well, I really like. Vaping Dad. All right, hopefully that's Bowen for KDB. Yeah, that's probably where I'd go, Gaz, to be honest. It's a horrible call to make because I love KDB, but yeah, Vishal, I can look at your team after. I've got a few to get through though first, mate. I hate Arsenal. Yeah, too right, mate. It's so hard to pick like who's going to start for them. I think if I was to pick an Arsenal player, it'd be Trossard because he's just been in great form, and I think like Arteta will want to keep that rolling. But you love Bowen, mate. Everyone loves Bowen except me. But yeah, this week he's probably the best pick. Wait for team news. All right, I think we'll do that probably about 10 minutes before deadline if we haven't got any. I think that's probably the time to start making the call. Solanke captain hat trick, love that. All right, Lindsay, we'll do you, mate. And then does anyone else put their stuff in? Then Isaac, then Sooks. Got to keep doing my members first. I think then Paul and then Sooks. Yeah, then Paul. If you want to skip the queue, become a member. No worries, Gaz. We'll keep chatting as we go through. We'll pick back up towards the end. Lindsay, I think I remember you're just trying to get top as high a rank as you can. So yeah, Vardy's obviously out for you. Isaac out as well. And you got your TC. Man, could you just captain the GOAT? Mo Salah, the actual, like, obviously Jared Bowen, and Mohamed Kudus, but Mo Salah. Triple captaincy almost feels like it's got to be Mo. Interestingly enough, if you look at the 3 biggest scores in FPL this season, all 3 of them have been epic triple captaincy picks. Mo Salah in 24, Haaland in 2, I think, and Trossard in 33 when he was in the double game week have been ended up with the 3 biggest scores in FPL this season. But still a good week, Lindsay. You're so close to the top 100k now. You can sniff it. Let's have a look at maybe the importance in the top 100k, who you maybe want to go for, bit of a differential, who you want to move off. I guess you're moving off Vardy, probably. Or no, I guess you're probably moving off Isak, right? I think our midfield, Mbumo, Salah, Rodgers, De Bruyne. You probably play Neto. Because I reckon Isak's probably out this week, is my guess. Thinking Neto and Isak to Bowen and Evan Nilsson. I don't particularly love the Evan Nilsson pick. I know Bournemouth are like looking for league table place, but I'm not the biggest fan of that. I quite like Danny Welbeck. I think Danny Welbeck, with João Pedro's not even playing because of disciplinary matters against Spurs. Spurs are all hungover as hell, bro. Honestly, they're going to be hungover as hell. I also like Cody Gakpo. I think Cody Gakpo's a nice sort of left wing pick this week. Have you got 2 frees though? I'm not sure it's worth a -4. I'm not sure it's worth a -4. Bournemouth's on holiday mode, yeah. I'm not sure they're quite on holiday mode, but they will not be as motivated, I think. Don't think the -4 is worth it. You're so close to 100k. You are 1 point off 100k. 100k is 2-4-5-3 or 2-4-5-2, even with triple captain to cover. If you're -4ing into a triple captain, that's fine. But if one of your -4s is not for the triple captain, no point. Same thing, even though you're triple captaining. Like, for example, if you're bringing Bowen in to triple captain him, I'm okay with that. And you need the -4, that's fine. Or if you're bringing, I don't know, Gakpo or Welbeck into triple captain. I wouldn't triple captain a striker. Yeah, Jeremy, need your help. Start Rodgers or Eze. It's a tough one. I'd try and start both of them, Jeremy, honestly. Boss, I'll hit 1 free transfer. Should I get Evan Nilsson for Marmoush, or should I get someone from Arsenal for either Elanga or Eze? No, I'd definitely keep Eze. I'd probably keep both, mate. Elanga to Trossard is probably what I'd do. Phil McCock, I'd have Phil McCock. He got me with that as well. Oh, mate, that is classic. Had to use my transfer on Saliba, currently on triple Brentford attack. Is it worth transferring out Sharda for Saka, Semenyo, Bowen for a -4? Probably not. Sharda could do well. I'll just quickly flick through the questions if there are any. 1 free transfer and TC decision. No. Matty Allen trading by 26 points in 1 million league, 15 another. Oh, these are all team IDs. I'll get to all of these. I'll get to all these team IDs for sure. Vape and Dad, hey bro, what's going on? 2.3k in the world. Have all my minis have no idea. All my minis have no idea what to do this week. Just captain your goalkeeper. Sorry about that. Your name was funny, mate, honestly. I read it out loud and I said it and I pissed myself. Kirk is all white. Ooh, that's a tough one. Probably Kirkus. Attacking returns. Jan, Salah, KDB, Sharda, Eze, Marino, who to bench, KDB to Bowen. Yeah, KDB to Bowen's nice. Wouldn't bench any of those 5. Play them all. Bench a striker. Best players to buy this game week. Diaz, Bowen, Welbeck. someone from Arsenal, whoever, if we get early game news that they start. Morning, Phil. Lindsay, hopefully that helped, mate. Is that... I would TC Bowen, but not sure I could afford Vardy to Welbeck for free. Can you go into Bowen for free? You can go to Bowen for free, can't you? Neto to Bowen? No, you can't. Neto to Bowen, Isak down, probably. It'd be Isak down. Isak's probably not going to start. So if you go Neto to Bowen, you go Isak down to Welbeck or Gakpo. Or even Cunha. I'm not sure he's going to start. He could finish with a flurry. I think the games this week that I think are going to be a lot of goals are Liverpool Crystal Palace, Wolves v Brentford, West Ham Ipswich, and Arsenal v Southampton. You'd have to sell KDB. Surely you could do Neto to Bowen and Isak down to anybody. I think that's what you should do. Mate. Morgan Gibbs White is a lovely shout. He's been great for the last few game weeks. Tough one against Chelsea, but Niels, what's up, bro? Final day push. That's right. Should I get in Evan Nilsson and Bowen for -4? Frank, not unless you're captaining one of them. Oh, I thought you've had Vardy vibe out. No, because I think you just bench Vardy. You think you just bench Vardy, Munoz, probably Nico Williams. You start Guardiola, Konsa, Burn, and then you're good. And then just move Isak. And I think you're good then. I think that's what you should do, Linz. If you're going to TC Bowen, that's what I'd do. If you're not going to triple captain Bowen, I wouldn't take the -4. But you wouldn't be able to bring Bowen. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to bring Bowen in, really. You'd have to just go Isak down to whoever you want. Skip out on Jared because you can't afford him. All right. Next up was... Hopefully that's good, Lindsay. Next up, I think, was Isak, then Paul. Is that right? Yeah. 51813. Man, I need a list of I need to keep a side list of who's coming through. Next we got Paul. Suku, Capsy. Bernie, Matt. Yeah, Isak is not confirmed to not be playing, but I just don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna play. Honestly, he didn't play last week against Arsenal. That was such a big game. Just think he's gonna be. He's gonna be very touch and go to play. My thoughts are he probably doesn't play. I know he's 50-50, but he might be on the bench. I'm not convinced he's fit enough to go. Or if he is, just not for a lot of minutes. All right, Isak, what's your thoughts, mate, this week? I think we discussed in the week because you pinged me on this. Make the Bowen move or -4 Isak to Watkins as well. I think just make the Bowen move. I think you just play Wood, make the Bowen move. This team's pretty solid. I'd play Kiwior over Munoz and run that team. And I'd just run that team. Run that same team. I think De Bruyne to Bowen is fine. I mean, I'm tilted about De Bruyne coming out of the team for his last week. Verbruggen for MOP, Verbruggen for Raya or Cash for White? probably Verbruggen for Raya. Arsenal want to keep their clean sheet. Real wants to get the Golden Glove this week, so they're trying to keep clean sheet. Also, Aston Villa v United. It's a good fixture. Cash at fullback. Yeah, I think so, Isaac. I think you use all 5 mids. You play 3-5-2. I think that's the way to go. Unless, like, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. There's no unless from me. And just bench Isaac. Yeah, I think so. The leak's going to cause chaos. Yeah, the leaks are going to cause chaos. Hopefully we don't have leaks. Because I've not decided on my transfer yet. I think it's going to be Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz in. I'm just looking for a bit of a punt, for a bit of fun this week, to be honest. Also, like, I think that the guy in my mini league, so I'm also top of my, like, the cash mini league, but mine's like a head-to-head league. So the guy I'm playing is not going to have Bowen, so I'm not worried about bringing him in. Otherwise, I'd probably bring in Bowen. But yeah, I'm feeling a bit punty. How is Kudus and Semenyo? Kudus is the GOAT, mate. If you like Kudus, you got to get Semenyo. My gran can finish better than Semenyo. He is the worst FPL pick in the history of FPL picks. His finishing is literally like a lorry. It's like Lando Norris trying to drive a lorry as an F1 car. It is terrible. I mean, Lando Norris probably still does a good job, but far out. Hey, Graham, what's up, mate? Popped in for a few minutes. It's going good, mate. It's going good. All the members in the chat. By the way, guys, for you members this week, I think all of you have popped in already just to say hi. I will be doing a giveaway. I'll probably do like, I don't know, I think I'll do like $10 giveaway or something to one of my members or anyone that's super chatted me this year. I've got a little wheel set up somewhere with all your names on at the moment. Sorry, it's only $10, but you know I don't really make a lot of money out of this. So maybe next year it will become a household name in FPL, and I'll make it more. I might do a couple of giveaways throughout the day, but at the moment, this is what we got up on the screen. Newest member, FPL Eric. Shout out to him. Hasn't joined it, but yeah, at some point today, anyone that's joined the stream out of these guys, or anyone that super chats on the stream or joins as a member on stream today, I'll be part of the giveaway. I'll try maybe to do a subscribers one at some point, and maybe just do like 10% discount code off merch and stuff. But yeah, we'll see how we go today. Stick around to the end if you can. And yeah, last game week of the season, so you've got to get some good stuff in for you guys that have been supporting throughout the year. Very much appreciate all of you, so thanks a lot for that, for your support. Will I be doing World Club fantasy teams this summer? I'll have a think about it, Gary. It could be quite nice to have a bit of a break, to be honest. I'm really working on my my stuff for next year already. I've plugged in now. Next year, my channel's going to be epic, by the way. I've plugged into like the FPL API. I've now got all of the data downloaded into an Excel spreadsheet. Like everything that's on FPL, I've got it downloaded into an FPL spreadsheet, into an Excel spreadsheet that I can just hit refresh. All the data refreshes. And to my members next year, if you sign up, I can't remember what tier it is that I said I would do this for, but I will provide access to that. Where you'll just be able to have all the data at the click of a button. XG, XA, goals scored, penalties missed, yellow card, all of that stuff, minutes played, XG per 90, XA per 90, all of that stuff is going to be super easy to get. So yeah, I had basically just the last 2 days I've just been working like 6 to 12 hours a day, just trying to sort stuff out and make it cool for next year. So I'm super excited because I just sorted this out like yesterday. So yeah, hopefully be some good stuff to help all you guys out next year, and things will go from strength to strength. Anyway, let me stop waffling on and let me keep going through your teams before you tell me to shut up and leave my channel. Yeah, so Isaac we got free, mate. Paul
Just chuck your pool is like the greatest number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. What a great number. If you start a WhatsApp group and league, I'm in. Yeah, I will have a WhatsApp group for anyone. I think any elite members of the channel, I will set up a WhatsApp group for. So I think the elite and the supporter levels are around about the same anyway. It's about 75 cents a week for supporters and $1 a week for, or like $4 a month for elite. So sign up to that. And I'll set up a WhatsApp group for that. We can chat throughout the off season and whatnot. All right, what were we talking about? All right, where are we? Paul, yes. Thoughts this week, Paul? Do you have any thoughts on? Yeah, please like and subscribe, everyone. I know I've got this set of subscribers only, so if you're commenting, I know you're a subscriber. But if you're a viewer, smash that subscribe, smash that like button. Already hit like 200 odd views in the first like 30 minutes. So great start to the channel, great start to the stream. Smash that like button so we can get this pushed out to more people. Brycey, greetings, mate. Last game week. We'll be getting on to you, I'm sure. Lost Aussie abroad. What's up, bro? Damn, I missed your comment. Great to see you back in the stream for the last game week of the season. In Cairns at the moment. That's dope, man. What are you doing out there? You on Barrier Reef, doing the Barrier Reef down there? Tough to stay upright up to deadlines. Thinking of doing my transfer now. Thinking of taking out either KDB for either Martinelli or Gordon, or take out Mateta for Welbeck. Niels. I'm not sure about Martinelli just because I don't know. I'm not convinced by that Arsenal starting lineup. So if you're going to make it now and not stay up to deadline, I probably wouldn't go Martinelli. Don't mind Gordon in that Newcastle team. Mateta for Welbeck also I think is a good one. So I think for me it'd be between KDB to Gordon or Mateta to Welbeck. If you're going Mateta to Welbeck, who are you benching? I think is the question, Niels. And we can obviously come to your team as well, mate. Paul, thinking Murphy or KDB to sell. I'd definitely go for Murphy out of the two. He's probably going to play right wing back for Newcastle in that formation at the moment that they're playing with like 5 at the back. They're playing that sort of like 3 at the back, Botman, Shah, Burn, and then you've got Murphy right wing back, Livramento left wing back, Tonali, Guimaraes in the like 2 holders, and then Gordon, Barnes above them, and then Isak up top. So I don't know how they're going to line up if Isak's out. Potentially they play Gordon up top, or potentially Callum Wilson goes up there and they play the same formation. I guess if they play Gordon up top, then maybe they go back to that sort of 4-3-3 with, or 4-5-1, 4-3-3 with Murphy on the right wing. But I'd still probably get rid of Murphy this week. I think Everton, again, decent defence as well. So yeah, I think if you have 7 mil to spend, let's have a look quickly at who's 7 mil or less, just in case there's someone interesting. Sell Mamouche for Wissa, Evan Nielsen, Brycey. Much prefer Wissa to Evan Nielsen. I'm not sure Mamouche is the one that needs to go. You might have Isak. Cody, what's up, bro? Welcome back. Good to have you on today, mate. Last week of the season. I kind of like Trossard, Paul. I've got to be honest. I do like Trossard as a little punt this week. I'd probably say wait for Arsenal team news. Gibbs White. Yeah, Gibbs White I like. Yep, Gibbs White. Barnes I'm not fully sold on, to be honest. Not fully sold on that Newcastle game. Like, I think there can be goals, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not convinced by Martinelli. I'm not convinced he's going to start. I think that's the thing for me. I'm not really sure who starts for Arsenal. I'd guess it's probably like maybe even Trossard in the 9, Martinelli on the left, Nwaneri on the right. I think that's maybe how they line up. Maybe even Marino up top, Trossard on the left, Martinelli on the bench. Strong coffee, no sound for me, unfortunately. Really looking forward to next season with you guys. Hope you have the best game tomorrow. Legend Graham / Lisa. Yeah, have a great last week, mate. And yeah, hopefully continue the green arrows next week. Trossard would have been my pick start of the week. Why have you diverted to a Martinelli? Yeah, I think Trossard's been like one of my top picks all week, to be honest. Honestly, like I'd also probably say Eze is actually quite a nice pick for Palace this week if you don't already have him. What have I got in? Yeah, sorry, let me just reread your team. Cunha, Wissa, Watkins, De Bruyne, Mbumo, Bowen, Salah. So who are you benching? Are you benching Cunha? Paul, what's your bench? Your bench is a bit of a dilemma. Because I'd probably say your back three, Kirkes, Cucurella, Gvardiol, Raya in goal. Trossard starts all the away games. Bench KDB or Cunha? Yes. I'd probably bench Cunha. It's hard to bench Cunha, though. Especially in that game where there could be a lot of goals. But Wolves are actually not been that good against good teams. They just went through that spell where they were great because they had 2 times in the season. Wolves' fixtures have been the most swingy of all teams this year. They've done really well against the shit teams and like not well at all against the good teams. We can probably see that. I wonder if I can show that. Yeah, let me show that on screen. This is Cunha. Look at their swings. Like they have had the most swingy season. Like front 9, rubbish. Then the fixtures got a little bit easier. It got a bit better. Then they got tough again. Rubbish. And then the fixtures got easier and it got a little bit better. And now the fixtures are like quite tough again for the rest of the season. And I think they'll get done in by Brentford. What was the score in the other way? 5-3 though. There's goals in that game. There's goals in that game, I'm telling you. But yeah, I don't know. I think they'll lose. I'm not convinced Cunha. I think Cunha probably starts, but I'm not 100%. If I had Cunha, I might be willing to take the risk on that though. I'm going to take the risk on that. I get nervous that we've been talking about benching or selling KDB so much now that you're just like, last game. Fairy tale like Vardy. But yeah, I think for you, because Cunha has so many alleys to points, I'd probably bench KDB. And if I brought in someone for Murphy for 7 mil, yeah, I think Gibbs White, Trossard, Sharda. You already got double Brentford. Eze at 7 is actually like nice. I genuinely don't mind you bringing in Eze as a punt this week as well. Yeah, I think Sharda's a good punt this week, Niels, for sure. I think Sharda's a good punt. So he's Damsgaard. If I start all my attackers and bench Murphy, I could bring in Burn. Nah, I don't think you need Burn. I think you just play Cucurella, right? You just play Cucurella. Cucurella, Gvardiol, Kirkes. This is a nice, like, very attacking back three. All have potential for big returns. Burn, not as much. Everton look alright as well. They got Ndiaye back. They got McNeil back. Like they look alright. They look alright. I wouldn't bank on that Newcastle clean sheet. I wouldn't bank on it. Let me answer a few questiones. Vishal, yeah, I'll get time to check your team. I'll get time to get through everyone's team, I'm sure. You just have to bear with me. You just have to bear with me. There's always loads at the start, and then it quiets down a little bit. The Shard play 90 or get subbed early. I think most games he probably plays about 75. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think 75. There's a period where he played a few 90s in a row, but yeah, last 5 game weeks he's played 75, 71, 67, 86. But I mean, you could easily go Damsgaard as well in that midfield. Super aggressive in the press. I'm starting those 3. Morgan Gibbs White is calling my name. All right, mate. Gibbs White, Eze, Trossard. Those are my 3 for you, I think. Pick who you think is your favourite. All right, let's continue through. I got Suku, Captaincy, Bernie, Matt Allen, Vishal, Kentaro, and then probably some other people that I haven't put on my list yet that have come through. Maybe Kentaro is the last one. Niels, do you need me to do your team first, mate? As a member, you get priority. Kentaro, you're in there, mate. You're in there. You're on the list. Brycey, I don't know if you put your team in the chat, mate. I'm going to need you to chuck it in there for me. You seen what Southampton Twitter admin posted 10 minutes ago? Paul, legend. What a guy. Mate, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. These things mean like a big deal to small content creators like me. So thank you so much. You're an absolute hero. I love having you on the channel. What a guy. Yeah, really appreciate that, man. What the Southampton Twitter post? I know Southampton have got a bunch of like they got a bunch of guys with like illnesses, I think, this week. But now I'm gonna have a look. No, I was concentrating on all you guys' teams, but I'm gonna check it out now. What did they say, Six? All is still and calm at St Mary's? What did they say, mate? I'm not seeing it. They hinted at Will Still. At what? Will Still? What? What do you mean, Six? Sorry, man. Maybe I'm just being stupid, but I don't understand. Am I being dumb? Tony Gamma, hi mate. Thanks for the banging content. Your work is highly appreciated. Appreciate you, Tony. Top guy, man. Thanks for being in the chat. Always great to have you about. Rama, bench Munoz or 8 Nuri? Munoz for me. Oh. Yeah, Munoz. Mr. Gallen, I have TC left arm below with 6 point with my reveal in mini league, so I take -4 for KD, Saka, Wood to Evan Nielsen, triple caps to Salah. What's your thoughts? KD to Saka, Wood to Evan Nielsen, triple caps. I like it. Yeah. If you don't need to do Wood to Evan Nielsen and take that -4, I'd probably just leave that one and not do it. If you need the money, then yeah, but I think you don't. If you're going KDB to Saka, maybe. Will Still is the lens manager that I think they're going to get. Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. Of course you know the French football. Better than me. I didn't know the manager's name. Oh, that is very interesting. They're going to need someone good. Fellow Saffers, yes. Big fan of the Saffers in the chat. Big fan. All right, let's move on. Paul If we're comfortable with yours, let's go Suku. Sux, Capsi, Bernie, Matty Allen, Vishal, Kentaro, plus a few others after that. Don't worry, I will get to all of you guys. Bear with me. Morning K7, by the way. Sorry if I missed your message there. I was reading through a bunch of stuff. As I'm flicking back through, I'm seeing everything. Smash that like button, subscribe if you can. Flippication, good to see you back, mate. Liquor, Bryce. Let's make the last one count. That's my attempt at a Saffir accent. Not very good, I know. Sorry for butchering that. Liquor. Bryce, you're not drinking today, mate. I don't have to put that sound on for you. I fixed it, so it's not. Yeah, Cap C, you're in next, mate. You're in next. Nah, Suku's always here. He was he posted before. And then you're up, mate. Six. What are you thinking this week, my friend? What are we trying to win here? Which one are we trying to win? Is it Fantasy League? Mate, you're clear, bro. You are clear in Fantasy League. You are clear. He is not... what's he got? Bench boost? He's got bench boost. But he's got Timber out, Isaac out. Oh, he's got 3 transfers, though. Mini League is aim. It's the Fantasy League Mini League, is it? The one that you're trying to win? I think you're good, bro. You still got AM this week? Is this final week for you? Oh, no, you've used it all 3. Bro... Six, just saying, man, you've been absolutely flying since that. You remember since I did all those videos on game. Hey, Pete, I'll add you, mate. No worries. Since I did that video insisting everybody wildcard in game week 30 and it was the best time to do it, you have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 green arrows in a row, bro. That is epic since that wildcard in 30. So, shout out, bro. Thanks for taking part in my channel, because that is proving how good a call that was as well. But man, you've had some epic game weeks. How far off you off the top 100k as well? Sorry, top 1 mil. Let's have a little look. See if you can crack it. Nah, a bit too far. 32 points. When did you join? Because you're actually killing it. I remember you at like 4 mil or something, weren't you, at some point? Now you're like you're almost inside the top 1 mil, bro. Is that right? Did I get that right? Yeah, I think that's right. That's right. That's crazy, bro. So good though. So good. Yeah, sorry. So what are you doing this week? I think you just nice, easy. A back 3, Conser, Livramento, Gvardiol, Munoz, Saliba, Isaac on the bench. Probably transfer out. What do I think about Mateta? I don't know. I'd maybe move Mateta. That's annoying because I think there are goals in that game, but I just not convinced that. Not convinced that he's going to start. I think I'd move Mateta. I'd probably go to... I mean, you're missing a few nice... I'd probably go Wissa, actually. I'd probably go Mateta to Wissa. Or if you want to be like really punty this week, go for someone... Like, I think your mini league, you're pretty safe, man. This guy's not catching you. Even with bench boost. You had a great week last week. Hertzler pick, 19-pointer was big time. Big time. Big time pick. Big fan of that. Everyone messaged me about Hertzler last week. They were like, thank you for the pick. I was like, well, I don't know how I feel about it because they beat Liverpool, but yeah, cool. It's probably the only week I've not cared too much about Liverpool losing versus my FPL. Pete, 278 overall. Up or down last week, mate? That feels like you lost a few spots. Can't remember. Yeah, I think I'd just go Mateta through to Wissa, mate. honestly. Mateta to Wissa, probably, or to Welbeck. I think I like Wissa, though. I think I'd go Mateta to Wissa this week. The Wissa and Bumo party. Evan Nilsson or Welbeck? Yeah, look, I don't mind that either. Oh, but if Isaac doesn't start, transfer him out. I think I'd bench Isaac still. What, you think play Isaac and then just bench Mateta? Move Neto? Look, your other option is you move Neto to Jared Bowen. You play Isaac and you bench Mateta, and if Isaac doesn't start, you take whatever points Mateta gives you. I think those are your two options. Evan Nilsson or Welbeck's fine. I'd go Welbeck over Evan Nilsson, though. 376, 278 last week, Pete. Nice. Oh, green arrow. That's what we want to see. Obviously, all that discussion worked out well. Not that you should be listening to my discussion. You're the one who's 278 in the world, mate. I'm a lowly 40-something K now. I mean, last week I was just like, I purposely did not. I was just making sure I beat the guy in my mini league. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I just matched my team exactly to his, and he took a -4, and I beat him by 4 points. It's great. What a week. What's happened, mate? Well, we got old Cap C coming up right now. Aren't you, Cap? Does that help, Sooks? I think that's a pretty good explanation, hopefully. Now let me just write down everyone's team IDs so I can move quickly through these and not have to keep going back. Cap, Bernie, Matty Owls. Good to have you on, Matt. It's been a while. Got the old Everton fans letting me know in the chat. Then Vishal, we will be getting to you, mate. Stick around. Sorry for the slow movement today. And then Kentaro. And then we got another couple of guys. Bryce. Of course. Yeah, I got a few to get through, guys. Maybe I'll work a bit quicker through these ones. And then Pete and Flippication. Maybe I'll start moving a bit quicker, and then if you need more advice, just tell me, and I will make sure that I do that. Might just do Neto to Bowen. Would you do a -4 Mateta to Welbeck? No, I wouldn't do a -4. I'd just play Isaac and bench Mateta 6. That's probably what I'd do. Just packed a 96 in FIFA Cap C. Someone was saying to me that I should do FIFA content, but I'm just, I like, honestly, I'd have to quit my job if I start doing that, because FIFA, when I play FIFA, I just lose my mind for like ages. Just lose my mind. I can't focus. I'm playing so hard. Yeah, guys, smash that like if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you are just watching and you are not taking part yet. All right, Cap, what are we saying, mate? What's your thoughts? I know you're playing FIFA, but what are you looking to do this week? Are you looking? Is it a mini league? Is it mini league you're trying to win? I think it was. It was the Shurram Jar League, wasn't it? That was it. 20 points off top spot. Big time Hertzler win last week. Wow, that last week you actually caught 50 points. You've got a chance. You've got a chance, bro. 22 points. Nah, you got a Captain Raya, haven't you? No way. Don't do it, man. You can get him. You can actually catch him. Just be like, the English Aussie told me not to do it, so I didn't do it. You can't cap right. Consa, Livramento, Nico Williams, Munoz on the bench, Saliba on the bench, Eze, Elanga, and Bumo, Rogers, Salah, Swisser, Watkins. What was it? Munoz on the bench, Eze, Saliba. Captain Saliba. Yeah, Captain Saliba and Vice Captain... who are you? Vice Captain Trossard, Captain Saliba. Bryce, do you know what, mate? I love the live stream. So it's great. Like when I see your names and I see some of the leagues and I remember stuff. So obviously I sometimes forget, but I just enjoy interacting with you guys, to be honest. So that's why I remember it, because I like genuinely get involved with it, and I'm like, yeah, come on, let's get the win. Yeah, that is why. Maybe don't Vice Captain Trossard, actually, because it'd be funny if he didn't play. Maybe Vice Captain Raya. Yeah. But yeah, man, I've been doing good, Lindsay. I've been going real well. I've been very busy, like working on this, working on my stuff here. Like I was saying, I connected the FPL API through to Microsoft Excel now, so I've got all the FPL data, all the XG, all the XA, goals, assists, yellow cards, red cards, minutes played, all of that stuff, live refresh in Excel. So for next season, everything's going to be way easier to do. Like all the content in the week's going to be much easier to do. Hopefully I can get a lot better data for all of you guys as well. And if you do sign up to be a member, I can't remember what it will say on screen now. I think it's elite members, potentially all access. I can't remember. If it's not, maybe I'll just make it elite, because then more of you will like get this data. But I'll try and make this Excel available to everybody. I'll like share the link or something so everyone can tap into this data if you're a member. Yeah, you can see all of these stats live, and you can play around and make your own tables or whatever. It'd be cool. Rico, get out of my chat. Don't come back. Get out. I've had enough of you. So Captain who? Look, I think you got to go for a punt this week, mate. Obviously, he's got Salah, Watkins, and Bumo, so I'll probably say none of them. Unless you think, like, if you genuinely think he will not captain Salah, I'd captain Salah and I'd go for it. Just go for the win. Yeah, Rico should pick your captain, really, mate. I think it's only fair. Rico should pick your captain. Rico should let me pick your captain, mate. No, I'm joking. Thanks, Brycey. Much love, man. Havertz, captain differential. Nah, can't go Havertz, man. I don't think he's gonna start. I think you go differential though. I think if you move Elanga, I know I said I'd be quicker through these, and I've taken forever. Nah, Semenyo is trash, bro. Semenyo can't hit a barn door with a golf ball. I've got to come up with some better analogies, but you know what I'm saying. His finishing is like, honestly, like my grandma's ghost can finish better than him, and the ball goes through her, so that's something. Who to pick for Man City midfield? Look, it'd still be De Bruyne for me, but I probably just wouldn't go there this week. Daniel Tadros, nice name. Is that where's that from? Is that Greek? Petar Ivanov. Bro, what should I do? I'm 28 points ahead of my mini league. I have free hit. My opponent has a bench boost. Do I copy his team or not? Nah. Go for the best possible team, bro. 28 points ahead. Bench boost. Go for the best possible team, man. Maybe like cover off his big hitters, but otherwise try and get the best possible team. He finishes like United attackers. Finished like United attackers in the Europa League final, didn't he, Gary? So Elanga out for Trossard, bench Isaac and captain Mo or Trossard. I think so, Cap. I think so. I think that's the way to go. You can tell your subscribers that I told you not to do it, that you had a chance to win the mini league. And you have to take that chance, man. You have to take that chance. All right, Bernie, you still here? Can you chuck us a comment in the chat if you're still here? And sorry, Rico, bro. Yeah, I forgot you're a United fan. Oh, you don't know who to captain. Bernie, chuck us a comment in the chat. Matt Allen as well, because I'll come on to you guys after cap. So if you guys are still here in the chat, just let me know. And then I'll move on to you. If you guys are not here, then I'll keep moving down the list, because I know a few guys are waiting. Bernie, cool. You're up next, mate. Cap. look, I'd probably go with Big Mo. Big Mo. Vish, yeah, you're coming up, mate. You're coming up. Don't worry. I just sort of check in just before it's you guys. Captain Trossard is this? Yeah, go on. Captain Trossard, do it. I think either of them are okay. Either of them are good, yeah. I'm just like, can we just make sure you're online before deadline because we might get some Arsenal late team news. Obviously, there's a chance that Trossard doesn't play. There is a chance that he doesn't start. So for now, maybe just have your cap on Salah, and then if we don't get late team news, you can switch it to Trossard. Think do that. All right, Bernie, let's go, bro. You were a mini league guy, weren't you? Bjorn. Troll league, yeah. I remember. Oh yeah. This was close, wasn't it? But they don't have any chips, and you got TC, so. Oh, but the third place has TC, doesn't he? But he's 50 points behind. He ain't gonna catch you, bro. He ain't gonna catch you. Has he got anyone that's dangerous? Just put your TC on Salah and just relax, man. Put your TC on Salah and just relax. No one gonna catch you. If you put your TC on Salah, no one gonna catch you. Salah's the danger man, isn't he? He might TC Bowen. I'd bring Bowen in. That's the one guy that can hurt you from third place, I think. I'd bring Bowen in. Second place, let's have a look. So if you play Raya in goal, you match off your goalies. He's probably going to play Livramento, Guardiola. I'd play both of them. He probably plays Wan-Bissaka or Cole. Well, I mean, he could play any of those other defenders. So I guess you just pick your next best defender. Your defenders are not nice. Bradley and Munoz, both nasty. And just play Munoz in that case. Do you think Liverpool are going to dominate them? I think there's a chance of Liverpool clean sheet. Yeah, I mean, I guess there is. Maybe play Bradley. Who am I captaining? I think I'm going to captain Luis Diaz this week, Paul. I'm going for a bit of a punt. I'm going to bring him in and captain him. Unless I hear early team news that Trossard starts, then I'll probably go Trossard. But I quite like Luis Diaz. I think Salah's going to be trying to get assists. Maybe he's going to slot it to Diaz. I'm willing to take the risk a little bit this week. I probably would have gone... If the guy that I'm playing in my head-to-head had Bowen, I would have gone Bowen and captained him. But because he doesn't, I'm not worried about Bowen. I think Bowen's probably the best transfer, but I'm willing to take a punt because he doesn't have him. And obviously, like, if I win my head-to-head this week, I win, like, I think it's like $400, my mini league. It's like $400, $500 to the winner, which is mental. So Diaz is quite a nice one. Bjorn. De Bruyne and Bumo, Rodgers, Salah, Wissa, Watkins, Cunha, bench Saliba. You could have Sarr in there. No, you want to kind of copy his Eze. Salah, De Bruyne and Bumo, yes. Rodgers, yes. Oh, he's got Wood, Mamu. Okay. Yeah, I think you bring in Bowen for Sarr. Oh, you can't do that shit. KDB. De Bruyne to... Maybe De Bruyne. What are your thoughts for transfers, Bjorn? Sorry. Sheriff El Hakim. I like Bowen to replace De Bruyne. Yeah, I do like that transfer. See a Capsy. I'll see in a bit. Who are the best two players to bring in today? Barry. It's a lot of good players, mate. It's tough to pick two. I would say Bowen is probably the best for me. But I like a few. Like I said, I like Diaz. I like Trossard. I like Eze. Up front, I like Welbeck. I like... don't love Gakpo, but I like Gakpo. NM, and then looking at Martinelli, Trossard for Sarr or Salah to Saka. It'd be Martinelli or Trossard to Sarr. It'd probably be Trossard to Sarr, NM 0212. Saliba to White's fine. Not sure, Bernie. Yeah, I guess the question is that guy in second place, do you want to cover him off? He's got Eze though, innit? He's not going to bring in Bowen for sure. I don't know what his transfer is going to be this week. Probably would. No, I don't know. Maybe he would even make a defender transfer. Or De Bruyne to... Yeah, maybe he goes De Bruyne to Bowen. I think maybe you go De Bruyne to Bowen, man. I think you go De Bruyne to Bowen, you captain Salah, and you chill. I think that's what you do, Bernie. Yo, Quex, what's up, my guy? Peter Marmouche or Watkins? Yeah, Watkins. Agree with Paul. Peter. Any leaks yet from Arsenal? Nah, too early for that, mate. It'll be a while. You don't like Saka or Evan Nilsson? I don't think Saka's going to start, Barry, to be honest. I don't really like Evan Nilsson, though. Don't think he's a great prick. Hey, bro, I have 3 Crystal Palace players. Don't really want to play any of them. If you have Eze, I'd definitely play him, Nick. I think Palace score a few goals. Would you play one transfer KDB for Saka? I wouldn't go to Saka. I'm not convinced he starts. I think Nwaneri might start on the right. I'll keep KDB and transfer Mateta for Evan Nilsson. I'd transfer Mateta for Welbeck or Evan Nilsson if you like him. Would I take a -4 KDB to Saka? Nah, no chance. 19 points ahead? No way I'd be taking a -4 if you're 19 points ahead of your mini league, bro. And I wouldn't be taking out KDB either. I'd just try and match your team to the guy in second. Isn't no Bournemouth risky? I don't. Not really. Why risky? They're playing Leicester. No, I don't think it's risky. Bournemouth are they're not super engaged, right? They obviously want to win, but I don't know. I don't think it's risky. Yes, Brycey, will come to you. Matt Allen, you still in the chat? Oh, we got to go to Quex. Got to go over to Quex here. Members in the chat, mate. I think I've already looked at your team, actually. When is deadline? It is in 2 hours, 1:30. So 1 hour 52. Saka could start, but taken off early. Yeah, look, he could start. Look, I'm telling you, my guess is that there's no need for him to start, and they just give some playing time to some other players. Just let him rest, man. He's obviously come off the back of an injury. Quick, who's the best player to get for a haul this week? Weren't you trying to win this To-Do-A Boys League? To-Do-A Boys, isn't it? I think I was looking... Oh, Matt, yeah, you're coming in. Nice. Matt than you, Vishal. Matt than you. But I've got to do my members first, so... yeah, they get to skip the queue. If you want to skip the queue, become a member. Very cheap. Very cheap. $1 a week. Or 75 cents a week. Down. Just hit 10 members. Can I send my team and his somewhere so you can give an opinion? Petar, just give your team ID, bro, and I'll pull you up in the chat at some point. Oh, yeah, Quex, 12 points ahead, eh? I was looking at this. Yeah, I was looking at this earlier today. I was scrolling through my leagues to see some of you guys, some of the members. He's got Semenyo, so that's great because he's going to do fuck all. As usual. What was I thinking you needed to do? I think it was Elanga that I wanted to get rid of for you. Is that right? Oh, yeah. I couldn't work out how to... You just move Isaac. Looking for the best bench boost strategy to lock in the dub. It'd probably be to move Isaac for you because you're bench boosting. Probably be to move because he's going to bench boost as well. So how similar are your team? Goalies different. Okay, fine. Burn, Kukuret. I think Gvardiol same. Nico Williams, Milankovic same. Salah same. No De Bruyne. De Bruyne v Semenyo. Elanga v Gibbs White. Savi and Bumo. Watkins, Wiss the same. Yeah. Maybe you keep it. He's like just gamble. He's got 2 frees, so he's gonna move Timber. He probably moves Timber for an Arsenal defender, but you already got Kiwior anyway. So your defense will probably be the same. His defense can't get much better. I think your defense is slightly better for this week. Because also you got Raya in goal. He's got Hendo and Ariola as well is nice. The hoodies on the store are low-key sick, but are they oversized and what is the material? I think I say them. I think it says them. If it doesn't say the material, check. I can check. Are they oversized? I've got the size guide. The size guide should be on there. Where can I find my team ID? At the top of the... Yeah, this is the size... Oh, let me show you. So, for example... Oh, yeah, Paul, I don't know if you were here earlier when I was talking about the... I made a design for you, bro. Difference between elite access and all access. All access, I would do 1 hour video calls each week, specifically for those people. I should have everything flicking across the top of the screen. All of the different, if you look at the top of the screen, I'll pause it. And maybe that's a bit small for everyone. Nick's giving you my team, mate. Give you the team. Give me the team. I'll get through it. Yeah, this is the design that I did for you, Paul, by the way. I wanted to ask if you liked that. And also, if you wanted something like customizable on the back, I can also do like name and number. Happy to add that on. It will be a bit more expensive with name or number and stuff like that. But if you're interested in just this, this is up on the store at the moment. If people are keen for this store, interested, here, I'll chuck the link in the chat. I'm buying that Bruno 100%. Can you do a Mbappe one doing his chip celebration? I do have an Mbappe. I think at the moment, Mbappe is doing the like arms crossed celebs. So this is the one that I have for Mbappe at the moment. Paul with number 69. Yeah, just remind me, Paul, and I'll put that on. I can add that on. I'll just do a custom one for you, and I'll put it up, and I'll let you know. Just ping me on one of the socials, just so I can flick you a message when it's on there. Nice shirts. Would I make a cap? Yeah, I've got a couple of caps up there at the moment, but is it cotton? 50% cotton, 50% polyester. Mid-weight fabrics, so not the super thin hoodies. They're like mid-weights. They've got a bit of bulk to it as well, which I think is quite good. It's a nice fit. And yeah, the size guide is also here, so it will tell you in centimeters. In inches and centimeters. You can check like all the sizes, and they come out roughly to size. So yeah. So if you want to buy oversized, you can buy an oversized, basically. But yeah, if you want... Sorry, who was talking about the Mbappe? Rico, you're talking about Mbappe. Yeah, if you... also, just flick me a DM with the design you want, and I can pull it up. I can make something up. Sorry, Quex, I'm coming back to you in a second. Cody, I got a few caps, but I can definitely do some caps. Depends what you're interested. At the moment, I got a few mugs with the like various stuff on. Keane, Vieira, Messi, Son, Haaland, Rooney, all of that. I've got the English Aussie hats, but I can make some with the celebs if you're interested, because I just have my own embroidered hats at the moment. But yeah, let me know, guys, if you are interested in anything like this, and I can definitely mock up some designs for you. Lamine Yamal, yeah, I've got a Lamine Yamal on the way, actually, Quex. It's just obviously trying to do multiple things at once, so it takes a bit of time for me to get everything done. But yeah, Hopefully this one's good, Paul, and I'll stick your name and number in there once you DM me. And yeah, Cody, if you want a cap, can you just give me a shout, and I'm happy to make up, maybe pick the style that you want as well, and just DM me with what you're interested in, guys. Or post in the comments on the deadline stream what you're keen on. That'd be cool. It'll also get it out there a little bit more. Get the site out there for people. All right, sorry, Quex. Let me get back to you, man. I didn't mean to take up everybody's time with this. Let's get back to the main show. So apologies, everybody. A plus, hey mate, 8.7. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, let's get back to you, Quex. A plus, I'm coming to that question in a second. I just got to take care of one of my members. So do you need to take a -4 to secure a good bench for maximum potential points? It's an interesting question because I think your defense is fine. Like, I think Riot Areola is pretty good for this game week. Burn Gvardiol Kiwior is perfect. And then I like Cucurella just because of the attacking potential. And Nico Williams, you just never know. Forest could just keep a clean sheet against Chelsea. So I don't really mind that. I wouldn't make any changes in the back row, Quex. Midfield, Sarr I don't mind. Salah I don't mind. De Bruyne, fine. Rodgers, fine. Elanga I'm not 100% sold on. And Isak. So if you were to make 2 transfers, they would be the 2 I would move. And if you want to take that -4, I would say it's a little bit risky given that you're 12 points ahead, but it would probably be, I would go to Bowen and I'd move then Isak down to, I'd move him down to Welbeck or Gakpo or Evan Nilsson. But I don't like Evan Nilsson that much. But people keep telling me Evan Nilsson, so I'm offering him as an option for you. But otherwise, I would say you just move Isak and you keep Elanga. And you don't bother with Bowen. But if I'm honest, my fear... Who's in third place for your team? 42 points behind. Here's a triple captain. I think you definitely captain Salah. But I think this guy probably brings in Bowen. And potentially triple captains him or Salah. I sort of hate to say this, but I kind of feel like I would take the -4 in your position. Welbeck seems okay with João Pedro absence. Yeah, Welbeck's a great pick. Even with or without the João Pedro absence. Yeah, I think I'd go Isak to probably... But I'm thinking of moving Sarr for Bowen or Elanga. I would move Elanga over Sarr. I don't mind either. I don't mind either move. I'd probably move. I just prefer the Palace-Liverpool game to be high scoring. No worries, Paul. I think Forest could beat Chelsea, yeah, but I just think the Palace-Liverpool game is probably more likely to be high scoring. Dre, what's up, man? Yeah, I'll come straight to you next, mate. Let me know if that hopefully solves your thoughts, Quex. Elanga to Bowen tick. Can you do that? No -4? Or you're taking the -4 then you're going Isak to Welbeck. Alright, cool. I think that's good. I think that's good. I'm always scared about -4, especially in the last week of the season. But more than anything, maybe Captain Bowen, mate. Maybe Captain Bowen. That sort of validates that -4 if you Captain Bowen. A little bit more. Dre, I'm scared. Quex, your situation scares me a little bit, mate. It does scare me. It scares me to suggest when you've got a 12-point lead taking a -4. Legend, Paul. Legend. I'll sort you out to the group chat. What a guy. What a guy. Paul Van Rensburg. My favourite man on the chat today, honestly. Favourite man on the chat. Yeah, Elite Access gets you into the group chat. It's pretty much the same thing as money-wise as supporter access. It's like 75 cents a week for supporter and $1 for Elite. So it's definitely worth the upgrade. I think also I think that tier will also get access to the Excel spreadsheets, which is like the live refresh of data from FPL. But I need to work on it, and I'll work it out for next year. We'll see how we're going. Thank you, Paul. Much appreciated, man. You're an absolute legend, honestly. Legend. I owe you a beer, for sure, if you're ever in Oz. Dre was thinking, yeah, Cody, I'll come to you straight after, mate. Sorry, guys that are waiting in the chat patiently. We will be got to, for sure. I just need to take care of these members first. So don't worry about it, and please bear with me. I was thinking, do Branthwaite, Salah, and De Bruyne out for White, Clive, and Saka. Oh yeah, you got 3 transfers, and you're bench boosting this week, right? Yeah, okay. Branthwaite, Salah, and De Bruyne out for White, Clive, and Saka. I'd be careful about Saka, man. I'm not convinced he's going to start, bro. Honestly, I'm not convinced he's going to start. I think they might start Non-Area on the right wing. I do think Arsenal are going to absolutely rollick Southampton as well, which I would obviously want Saka if we get early team news. So I definitely think you leave that Saka transfer until we see if we get any late team news. My theory would be don't bring him in unless we get the team news. Are you trying to win? Which league is it? Are you Money Talks League? Is that the league you're trying to win? Bowen or Saka or Trossard? Quex, for you, mate, definitely Bowen. For you. Definitely Bowen. No Saka or Trossard. No taking that risk, bro. The Bowen for you is because the guy in third place could bring in Bowen and triple captain him. Saka will go away with England next week too. Not ideal. Didn't think about that actually, Pete. Didn't think about that. Don't take hits unless you're chasing. I can't. Yeah, I do agree. Or unless you're a bit ahead and you want to cover off someone important on the other team, trying to win the Money Talks league. Okay, here's Money Talks, right? Okay, so you need the 41. Oh, sorry, you're ahead by 41. And you're bench boosting. Oh man, yeah, you can. You're good. Let's say Braithwaite, Salah, De Bruyne out for White, Clive, and Saka. Yeah, I just don't like the Saka one. I don't mind De Bruyne to Clive. Even Clive, I don't really love it. Honestly, I think last week was it Tavernier and who started on the other wing for Bournemouth? I can't remember. Bryce! My guy! Let's go! Man, thank you so much, Bryce. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Long-term fan. I am a long-term fan of you. That is what I meant by that. But yes, long-term subscriber. Another fellow Safa. Do you know what? We got to have more Safas in the chat, man. They're all top guys, aren't they? And Arsenal, who is pretty connected to the club, says pick from Saka, Kai, and Martinelli. Wow, really? That's super interesting. I don't want to wait until you've gotten through your queue, Cody. He's in the chat. Bryce, absolute ledge. I'm going to give you a dub in the chat as well. Let's go. You get that. Definitely get the dub in the chat, Pricey. Man, thank you so much, Bryce. Thank you so much, man. What a guy. Sorry. I get blown back by people that help me out like that. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I think Dre, honestly, like I probably wouldn't make a lot of those. Need the review, yeah. Probably wouldn't make a lot of those picks. Yeah, I'll come to you, Bryce, next. I'd go. I think the Branthwaite one's good. I think Branthwaite to White's nice. Given this comment from Paul on an Arsenal who's pretty next to the club stage pick from Saka, Kaya, Martinelli, maybe you go and take the risk on Saka. But Clive, I don't really like either, to be honest. I'm not convinced about him. Not convinced. I think if I was to go into that midfield for you, where'd I look? I'd look at maybe. I like your team. What about taking like a Luis Diaz punt? Rico, my guy. I've got to be a bit quicker. Diaz instead of Clive. Yeah, I like Diaz. That's nice. That's nice. I like it. It's a nice punt. Let's stick with that. See if we get any late team news, and then we'll come through. Someone shouting? No. Yeah, I think Clivert's not been in the most fantastic form since he's been back as well, and Bournemouth have not been in fantastic form of late. All right, Brycey, what are we talking, mate? And Rico, we're straight into you. Rico, you can come back, mate. You, my man, are allowed back in the chat, and otherwise, to be honest, mate, I was just going to kick you out because I've had enough of you picking my captains and causing me. You should have just picked Martinez, bro. Why didn't you captain my goalkeeper? I would have actually done well that week. Flipping Isaac, bro. Get rid of him. Brycey, what are we saying, bro? What are we saying? What are we saying? Looking at your team. All right, so you've used all your chips. Have you got any thoughts on what you are trying to do? Why is my screen just loading? What the hell is going on? Yeah, sorry, I'm pulling up your league now. It's the 2K24 league, yeah? It's not the A1. Yeah, 2K24. Champions League, 2K24. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Did you already see the entire new squad leaks? FPL Noah. Which squad, mate? Wait, both mini leagues, Bryce? Both mini leagues? Or it was just a Champions League 2K24, right? Or was it the 813019 as well? Newcastle entire team league. Where was it, FPL? Where was it now? Oh, Peter, don't copy and paste the ID, mate. You have to type it in. I can't see a Newcastle team leak. I'm looking. I'm looking as well, Bryce. Everyone reposting Newcastle team leak. He apparently posted loads of teams previously and deletes the ones incorrect. Okay, so don't trust that source. Oh, hello. Isaac starts at the little man's. That guy is actually relatively reliable. Botman starts. Big Joe because Target posted it on IG story. Man, there's a lot of conflicting stuff going on here though. I do kind of believe this guy though. He's actually quite reliable that Isaac starts. It's at the little man's on Twitter. Joe Linton potentially on the bench. I think Isaac starts, guys. Honestly, I think that guy's quite reliable. I should show. Sorry. Let me pull this onto the screen so you guys can see. It's this guy. And where's the tweet? Here. And he is actually quite reliable, as you can see from a couple of other Newcastle fans. And he's talking about Joe Linton here, as he may make the bench, but it was touch and go. Peter, type something and just put your ID in the middle of the sentence. Just don't copy and paste it. Just type it out. Whoever just said that. Anyway, sorry, Bryce. Let's get back. That 90s Adidas Newcastle kit. Yeah. That is dope. You see, they're trying to also change their badge. I'm not sure how much of a fan of that I am. Anyway, Brycey, let's get back to you, mate. Let me get this up on my screen so I can see. All right. Come on, Adam. Let's start moving. Okay, so interesting that Isaac is probably going to start. I guess he probably plays like 45, 60 minutes. That's like 60 minutes maybe. Noted this second guy who's second in your league is going to bench boost. And so is the guy that's third. So they've both got a bench boost on you. 40 points. And then the guy that's fourth, he's out of it. Okay. So it's just those two guys. The guy who's second, the team he's obviously got to make the Rashford transfer. He probably moves Isaac as well. I reckon he moves him. But I'd say your team is okay. I think you keep Isaac, given that news. I would, if Isaac's fit as well, that means that I would say you probably sell Murphy as well. Because I think either way you sell Murphy. Because even if Isaac's fit, it's more likely that Newcastle are going to play the 5-4-1 or like with Murphy at right wing back and Livramento at left wing back. Sorry, I have missed a few comments that have been flying through the chat the last couple of minutes. Any team use on Wolves or Cunha start? Brian, nothing yet, mate. So yeah, I think Isak starts. I think I'd probably, if he starts, I'd say I'd probably just go with him. Quex, I think it stops your other transfer though, mate. That's the problem. That's the problem for you. Could still make that transfer because you're planning to captain Bowen, right? Pete, give me your team name and manager name, and I'll find it through that, mate. Mooney, don't take a -8, mate. Yeah, wait for Saka news. Murphy 2, though, don't have enough for Bowen, heartbroken. What about Luis Diaz as a little bit of a punt? 7.4. These are my picks. I'd say Diaz, Trossard, / Martinelli from what Paul said. Maybe Martinelli is the better option than Trossard. Weird that they would play Martinelli over Trossard given Trossard's form though. I feel like if Saka starts, they're playing a proper team, which means that Trossard should surely start. Yeah, I'm a bit concerned about Arsenal. But yeah, Murphy to an Arsenal attacker, a Diaz, an Eze. Sorry, you already have Eze. What am I talking about? Yeah, a bit annoying you don't have the money for Bowen. Would be ideal. Mohamed Kudus. Mohamed Kudus. Sneaky one. A little sneaky one. Yeah, I think for me it'd probably be Diaz. Because I don't see any of those other two guys with anybody that's scary in midfield. They've got like Sarr. They got Bowen, obviously, is the scary one. But the other guys have got Sarr. He's got one transfer. I don't know who he's going to move, really. Maybe he probably moves Sarr, to be honest. 2 mil. He probably moves Sarr to like one of the Arsenal mids or a Diaz. I think he probably makes the same move you make it, the guy in third. But I think you've got enough to cover them off, mate. I think you just move Murphy to one of those guys. I think Murphy to Diaz, Mitoma, Mitoma. But Mitoma hasn't started for Brighton recently, although he didn't look fully fit when he came on again either. Yeah, I like it as well, but it's just the minutes for me. Yeah, Jermaine, put your team ID below, man. Evan Nilsson, triple captain. Sure. If that's the sort of stuff you're thinking. Chris, Rogers to Bowen or Conser to Shah / Livramento. I wouldn't move Conser. I think they'll keep a clean sheet, so I'd go Rogers to Bowen. I'd probably wouldn't do. I mean, surely you can move someone else to Bowen, no? Change Isak to someone Kantara. We think Isak is going to start. That is the leak that we've got from what was his Twitter handle? At the Little Man's Newcastle fan. The leak is that Isak starts. I would say he seemed like I've actually not seen him before, but that seems quite reliable. He was also backed up by another Newcastle fan as well. Said he's quite reliable. So have a look. If anybody sees any more, I'll keep looking a little bit later. Look, I think it's catchable, Bryce, but I think you're in a good spot that don't take any risks, which is why I think Murphy to Diaz is nice. And I'd consider benching Sharda, just given he's the one that nobody else has. Phil Wisser could perform. If you feel Wissa could perform, you can go Isak to Wissa and bench Murphy. Trossard or Martinelli for Elanga. Yeah, I think that's fine. Has anyone played Club? I'm really enjoying it. Nope. Okay, who's next in this list? It was Matt Allen. Matt, are you still here? If not, I'll move on to Vishal. Sorry, Vishal, I know you've taken a while. Matt, are you still about? Oh no, sorry. We had Rico. Rico, sorry man. You're up. My guy. What a legend. Cool, Matt. You're up next. Sorry. Rico with the super chat. Save the day. Got to skip the queue. What's up, Rico? What are you looking for this week, mate? Are you just looking to gain the rank? Boost, guys. Hit that like, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you, Brycey, mate. Trust me, appreciate you much more than you appreciate me. You're a legend, man. Luca Dean, cheeky Luca Dean in the team. Hope he starts. You're officially a queue skipper, mate. Officially a queue skipper. Luca Dean, Guardiola. Oh, yeah, your defence kind of... Sorry, I was going to say it kind of sucks, but... It's just because of the injury to Saliba, really. Nico Williams, Guardiola, Luca Dean, Munoz on the bench, Saliba on the bench. And then Sales and got De Bruyne, Elanga, Palmer, and Bumo, Rogers, Mamouche, Watkins, Isak. Yeah. Palmer to Saka, maybe. Rico. Wait for the Arsenal team news. Palmer to a Saka, I think, would be my transfer. So you play Sarr ahead of Murphy then. I would, Brian, because I think Murphy, especially if Isak starts, Murphy starts in the right wing-back role for Newcastle. So they play the three at the back, like the Botman, Burn, Shah. Livramento left wing-back, Murphy right wing-back, Guimaraes and Tonali in the whole, like the central midfield roles. And then Gordon and Barnes above him, and then Isak up top. Sell Palmer, yeah, to Trossard, Marino, Saka, even. I would probably go Saka if you can, if we get a leak. I'd bench Munoz and Saliba. I'd play Digne, and then if he doesn't start, you get Munoz. But I think Villa, the game week is way better, mate. And then Cap is anybody's game this week. Cap and Bumo could be a big one. Or cap the Arsenal player that you bring in. If we get a leak that they definitely start. Otherwise, I'd cap on Bumo. How's that, Rico? Is that? I think that's good. I think that's good for your team. That is probably what I would do. What do I want to get to for your team? Can we get top 700? Maybe top 700. Top 700. Okay. Maybe Saka, I was thinking. Yeah, I think so. But I think wait until we've got an hour and 15 till deadline. Maybe wait till the last 10 minutes. Saka minute. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we get an Arsenal leak, then I'd do that transfer. If we don't get an Arsenal leak, he's not solid for minutes. Maybe I would make a different transfer. I think if that was not confirmed, I'd maybe go like Palmer to Diaz. Bench Elanga, play Isak. Sarr to Martinelli. Who's Quex? Is that you? Is that an option you have? Can you get Sarr to Martinelli? Quex, I need to get back to your team, bro. I don't know. I can't remember. You're thinking I've got a mad memory. It's not as good as Bryce makes it out to be. All right, Peter. Thanks, man. I'll do that. If you can go Sar straight to Martinelli, that's good, Quex. I don't think I would. Then I wouldn't take a -4. I'd just bench Elanga. I'd play Isaac. I'd bench Elanga. That works for you, man. I would do that, honestly. Sar to Martinelli. If we get rumours that he starts, I'd honestly like now that if we think Isaac's starting, I think you don't need to take him out. I think you play him. You don't take the -4. That's way safer for you. You're gonna have to live without Bowen. You probably have to captain Salah though, and then you move Sar to somebody you like. I like a Martinelli, and you bench Elanga. All right, Matt, you and then Vish. Let's get through these now. Let's get through the 1 hour to go. I'm sure I can get through everybody. Matt, what's your thoughts this week, mate? Have you got any? Wow, 32k, man. Congrats. You're doing amazing. You're doing amazing. Are you just aiming for maximizing your rank? I think your defense is a bit of an issue. You probably played Dina and Kanate, hope they play. And then Munoz first on the bench? Or do you reckon Munoz? Bonte, what's up, bro? Good to see ya. Mohamed Gouda, Trossard for KDB and Bowen for Murphy. Yeah, I like that. Rico, play Marmouche. Yeah, play Marmouche. Rico, did I answer? I answered all your questions, yeah, mate. I didn't miss anything that you wanted to know. Just making sure. Yes, welcome, man. Last week of the season. You're thinking Eze to Diaz, play 3-5-2 with Munoz, Mateta, and Saliba on bench. Captain Salah will be tempted by Diaz captain if I brought him in. I'm on Captain Diaz this week. Captain Watkins against Southampton, Quex. Nah, play safe with Salah, man. Honestly, play. He's the one that could hurt you the most. He's the one that could hurt you the most. I think play safe. Watkins has been not do it. Watkins doesn't have Southampton either. It's Arsenal v Southampton. Watkins has United, I think. United, right? Yeah. Sorry, Matt. Eze. But I like Eze this week. I actually like your team this week. I'd almost make a defender. I know this is rogue. I think if you're going to do... I honestly moved De Bruyne over Eze. I'd move De Bruyne over Eze. I'd bench Mateta and... I'd bench Mateta for sure. Saliba for sure. Probably Munoz. Rico. So bench, Sells, Elanga, Saliba and Munoz. Yeah, that's what I would do, Rico. De Bruyne nostalgia. Okay, fine. That's fair. That's totally fair. I completely understand that. I have that problem myself. Sure thing, Bonte. We'll add you into the list. There's a few to get through at the moment. Cannot afford a Saka without selling Isaac, having Boomer and Bowen already. What do I do? Don't buy Saka, John. Don't buy Saka. Not convinced he's going to start. Whatever Pete may say in the chat. Just kidding, Pete. Yeah, look, if you don't believe in Eze, mate, then fine. But honestly, like, you could easily make a transfer that's like Luca Dina to Kiwior or Saliba to Kiwior and just... I think a Liverpool player will pocket Eze. Okay, well then, yeah, Eze to Diaz is fine. Like, I really like Diaz as a pick, so I think that's cool, Matt. And then, yeah, I agree with your benchings. Munoz, Mateta, Saliba. Yep, sounds good. Cap Salah? Cap Diaz. Do it. Go rogue. Go rogue. You're 32k, you just want to gain rank. I think Cap Diaz would be cool. Vish, you're still hanging about, mate. Sorry for my delay. I'm sure you'll still be here. I'll get your team up. Hopefully that helps, Matt. Raya or Martinez in goal. I think if you have an Arsenal defender, go Martinez. If you don't, go Raya. Because I think Arsenal will keep a clean sheet. But like, I also think Villa will keep a clean sheet. So, is Diaz 100% starting? I would guess that Diaz starts, if I'm honest. Like, Diaz normally does the like 1 out, 1 in rotation. He didn't start last week, came off the bench. I think Diaz starts in the 9, Gakpo starts left wing, Salah starts right wing. Liverpool play like proper team this week and try and finish with a win. I genuinely think they will try and do that. But probably Harvey Elliott starts for McAllister, who's out. So Harvey Elliott will start like 10, and then Gravenberch and Szoboszlai. Defence, I don't know who starts right back. Probably Conor Bradley, but I don't know if Slot. I don't think Slot will start Trent. Maybe Joe Gomez as well has actually got potential for a few minutes, but probably off the bench. Arsenal are missing a lot of defenders. Yeah, they are. That's why I'm starting Martinez and Kiwior. Remember last game of season, Mane outside Salah, and I bottled Captain Mane. If Saka doesn't start, who are the best alternatives? Probably Martinelli, Trossard, Eze, Luis Diaz. Those are my 3. Vishal, mate. What are you thinking? Or Annika? This is your team ID, hey. I didn't get it wrong. 3684 Is this you, Vishal? What are your thoughts for your team? I would say, what are we, 392 in the world? Are you trying to jump in mini league or comp control maybe? Hopefully you're still here, Vish. If you're not, just ping me when you come back, and I'll just jump you to next. Oh, you got TC as well. Triple captain Salah. Maybe Murphy out. Play Isaac. Murphy, Dina, Munoz on the bench. And I'd play Livramento, Gvardiol. Sorry, I'd play Livramento, Dina, Gvardiol, Munoz, Williams on the bench. If Dina doesn't play, I'd have Williams first on the bench over Munoz. I'd play Isaac. I'd bench Murphy. And then you could, if you wanted to, try and move Sarr to like a Gibbs White, or even up to maybe, can you get to an Eze? You can't quite. Maybe to like Gibbs White or Martinelli if you can get up that high. It's probably where I'd go, Vish. Jaman, yeah, I'll add you to the list, mate. I'll add you to the list. Kentaro, are you still here, bro? Sorry, man. I know it's taken a while to get to you. You still about? I'm going to just, while I'm waiting for you to respond, I'm just going to go through this list and make sure that I've got everyone on here. I've got Kentaro. Bryce has skipped the list. What a guy. Get him out of there. Wow, we got a few people to get through now. Hey. Cody, are you about? Cody, you should be getting in here, mate. Why am I not doing you? I know you said you're willing to wait, but I think I should get you in. That's what you're here for. Yeah, you're here? All right, Cody. I'll do Kentaro and then I'll do you. I think we had Star somewhere. Yeah, Star. Sorry, I'm just I'm pulling you up in a second, Kentaro. Pete, bro, you're on here. You're on the list. It's Kentaro, Cody, then you. Can you wait that long? Is that all right? And then Flipification, Star, Jaman. And then if I didn't just say your name and you put your name and you put it in the chat, then you're going to have to tell me because I've missed you, Bonty. If I didn't just say your name and you put something in the chat, tell me. Captain Ezo would be very punty. All right, sorry, Kentaro. Just chopping and changing here, stressed out. Pete, just give me like just a second. Like, just give me Kentaro and Cody, and then you're in, mate. Peter, oh yeah, Peter Ivanov. Yep, sorry, bro, you were in there. I remember after start. Sorry, I was looking for numbers, name and manager. All right, thanks, Pete. Appreciate that. All right, Kentaro. Yes, another green arrow, mate. As usual for you. As usual for you. Even only a small one, but that's all right. All right, what are we saying? So Isak in, so we probably play him. We go Kirkes, Guardiola, Livramento. That's nice. Munoz, Saliba on the bench. I'd probably go Raya in goal. They're going for that clean. It's a tough one between Raya and Martinez. I mean, I think Villa keep a clean sheet. I'd maybe go Martinez in goal, to be honest. I'd maybe go Martinez in goal. I really do think Villa keep the clean sheet against United. Bowen, Salah, Rodgers and Bumo is just perfect. Whistle. Well, this is almost like the exact team that I would want this week. Zero Sar. Like, I don't know, man. I don't really have a transfer for you, Kentaro. I think you have the perfect team. You have none in zero in the bank as well. I mean, I don't know who you move for here. You got like everyone. Is there anybody that you'd want? Like, Sar's the only one in that team that's like maybe, but he's what, 5.5, so I don't know if there's anyone around that price range that's worth taking a punt on for 1 week. You got Wisser and Bumo, so I wouldn't bother going for Sharda. Ahmad is 2 rogue. Suchek would be a wild punt, but you got Bowen, haven't you? Yeah. I don't know, man. I'd probably just... I just think honestly, your team's good. I know it sounds crazy to roll your transfer in game week 38, but I've got no one for you. I like your team. KDB confirmed not to start. Is that for real? Where is this? Lazy. Lazy's legit, bro. Lazy's legit. Damn. That makes me think about my team as well, because I got De Bruyne. That's kind of massive news. Yeah, Johnny, can't trust that guy though. Can't trust that guy. Nah, Lazy's legit though. Yeah, okay. Probably KDB to DS for me, yeah, probably. Wait, why can't I see that Lazy tweet? Is it a reply? Did he reply to himself with that tweet? It's crazy. De Bruyne doesn't start. Yeah, that is what it says. I'll show you. I'll show you guys. Oh, what the hell? Where'd that go? Here we are. De Bruyne doesn't start. At Lazy FPL. Yeah, KDB to Bayern, an easy one for people. Easy one for people. Yeah, Kentaro, I think you're good, bro. Any other leaks, Edwin? Not yet, mate. Only Isaac to start is the only other leak that we've got. All right. Yeah, Kentaro, honestly, mate, no changes. So there's no one to bring in Visar. Just keep him. Yes. Did you play Triple Villa and bench Elanga, Munoz, Saliba, and Sells Rico? I think that's what I said, mate. I definitely said play Triple Villa. I definitely said play Triple Villa. Let me just double check. I said Rico, man, I forgot your team idea. I'm gonna have to just put it in the chat. 706. Who to captain? Kentaro. Probably Bowen, mate. Probably Bowen. KDB is a headache now. Yeah, he is Quex. He is a headache. I'm gonna have to look at my team in about half an hour. So let me get through everybody first. Cody, let's do you, man. You've been hanging on for too long. Yeah, Ash, that is what I said. That is what I said. KDB bench though, so I think you have to bench KDB. Or you go KDB to Bowen, man. KDB to Bowen. Perfect. Just KDB to Bowen. KDB to Bowen. Bench Elanga. Bench Munoz. Bench Saliba. Yeah, KDB to Bowen. Easy. Easy money, sniper. Or you go Saka if you really want to, but Cody, come on, man. Let's hit you up. I don't like making you wait. Regardless of whether you're comfortable, doesn't feel good. Edvin, no, I keep missing. I will have to go back and find your message. Sorry, bro. I did. I don't know why. Sometimes it's you, always you, isn't it? John as well. I think I missed off here. Alright, I need to start speeding up. Because I'm going to have to look at my team at the end. Edwin, if you can do me a favour and just tell me where you were, like who you were in between. And I'll just slot you in. Sorry, man. I apologise. Code, what's happening? You just trying to get highest. You just top 10k, mate. That's what we want for you. That's what we want. Ryan Goal, lovely. Guardiola, Conser, lovely. Ruben Diaz, lovely. I think that's an easy back three. Salah, Bowen, Rodgers, and Bumo, easy. Then the question is Sarr, Cunha, Wood, Watkins. With 2.8 mil in the bank. Are you looking to take a punt? You happy to tell Saliba, Sarr, Munoz, or Cunha for an Arsenal or Bournemouth player? Yeah, I think it'd be Sarr. I think it'd be Sarr because I sort of like your back line. Sarr to like Martinelli. Wait for Arsenal news. Martinelli or Trossard. Not sold on any Bournemouth players unless you go Cunha to Evan Nilsson. But I don't mind Cunha in your team. So you would bench Cunha if you sold Sarr to somebody. Quex, I would sell KDB to Bowen. That's an easy one for you. you sell KDB straight to Bowen, and you triple captain Bowen. Yeah, that solves all your problems. It's actually really easy for you, Quex. I would definitely do that. Sorry, not triple captain. Sell KDB straight to Bowen and captain Bowen. Aussie bench boost for the last week. Feels good thoughts. Cunha to Welbeck / Evan Nielsen. Edwin after Jaman. Okay, no worries, mate. Thank you. Sorry, Edwin. Hectic this week. All right, guys, I'm not going to accept any more team IDs, so I need to get through all of these. Yeah, I think I'd go Sarr to an Arsenal midfielder, and then... to be honest, I actually prefer Cunha. I'd probably almost just leave Cunha in there. But maybe sell Sarr to an Arsenal mid. Do you think Cunha would come off the bench? Because then you could just play Cunha and then just bring one off the bench. Like, bring a... Would you like Cunha if Cunha was starting? I think that's more the question, because then maybe you go Sarr to an Arsenal mid, you play Cunha, and then you bench, like, I don't know, maybe Chris Wood against Chelsea or something like that. And then if Cunha doesn't start, you get that person, or if that Arsenal player doesn't play, you get that person. Because obviously there's a bit of a minutes risk with the Arsenal guys. But I think from what Paul was saying, Martinelli looks more locked. Although I feel more strongly about Trossard. I really hope there's an Arsenal leak, because I think if Trossard's in there, he'd be number one choice. Nice Quex. I think that's perfect. If Cunha starts, I'd play him. I don't think he'd come off the bench though, would he? Do you think he would come off the bench? I think you just play Cunha, sell Sarr for like Martinelli or Trossard, wait for the Arsenal leak. And then I'd bench Chris Wood. And then if Cunha doesn't play, Wood comes in for him, which is quite nice. I think that's where I'd go, mate. Thoughts? Pete. Hopefully that's good, Cody. Mamu starts Guardiola left back. Yeah, I expect that, to be honest. Don't think that's big news, but thank you, Barry. Where did you see that? Need differential. I think 2-3 Murphy, Rogers, Saka, Mazzessi, Zecton, Welbeck. Since he's first, not sure on captain. Yeah, sounds good, Bonty. I'll have a look at your team. Sounds good, Captain Salah or maybe the Arsenal mid. I think so, Cody. I think so. That would be my choices. I like Bowen as well as a cap option, but I think at where you are, I think Salah could be a big gainer for you. So I like the cap Salah. Pete, crazy, number 278 in the world. If Saka starts to see the best option from Arsenal, yes, 100%, Dre, 100%. If he starts, he's the best option. That's your free hit from last week. Yeah, yikes. Yikes. Okay, it's all right. I got you. I'll put you up on the main team. Thanks for waiting, Kai. Yeah, you actually really helped me out. But next time, don't be so nice. You're a member for a reason, you know. You get to cut the queue. I'm sorry I made you wait. To be honest, shouldn't have done that. But yeah, appreciate you. Thanks, man. Peter Ivanov got Flippication start and then you, Pete. But I'm gonna race through now. After Pete Walker. Guardiola, Livermento. Oh, sorry. I actually have you up. I'm just not showing the screen. Pete, this is your team, yeah? 278 in the world. Crazy, man. I think this team, obviously is De Bruyne out now. Is the key move here. Burn, Livramento, Gvardiol at the back. Is that where I'd go? Newcastle against Everton. Everton looked alright. I think I'd split it and go Gvardiol, Livramento, Nico. You're 278 in the world. You got to go all out for one team, right? That's how you gain rank, right? Hey Hashim, how are you, mate? So yeah, I'd go double Newcastle. I'd go Areola in goal, Guardiola, and Bimo Shada, Salah, Bowen, Haaland, Evan Nielsen. You're bench boosting. Oh shit. Okay, sorry, my bad. It's because I'm on here. I can't see the things. Yeah, Isaac apparently starts, Rico, according to someone on Twitter. I can't remember his name now. At the Little Mans. So check him out on Twitter if you want to see that. We are waiting, Pete, for Isaac news. Isaac apparently starts, Paul. At the Little Mans on Twitter. Oh, Rico. Yeah, no. Apparently Isaac starts. At the Little Mans on Twitter says Isaac starts. I think that looks pretty reliable. Bench boosting Pete. Yeah, so Virginia out. Virginia to... now I need to check against your thing to see the money you have. Oh, nothing in the bank. Do you have any in the bank? Yeah, Lazy FPL is reliable, Matt. That leak on... what was the Lazy leak? Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. On KDB, yeah, that's reliable, man. He is generally... He's only been wrong like once. Lazy's really good. Yeah, I think De Bruyne are out, then yeah, KDB, yeah. De Bruyne are out, then pull for Arsenal midfielder. And then what you take Virginia for Raya. Take a -4. De Bruyne down to Martinelli, Trossard, Diaz if you want to gamble, Eze if you like the Palace. I like the Palace. And then Virginia probably to Raya, but I also like Martinez. I'd probably go Martinez. That's what I'd do, Pete. All right, I'm going to keep trying to get through these, Pete, if you don't mind. Hopefully that helps you and gives you a bit of a clearer thoughts on stuff. Cool. Thanks, man. Good luck, man. Hope you can crack that top 100, maybe. Flipification, you still here, bro? And Star, are you here? Flipification, if you're still here, let me know, and you will come up now. 5 points from 50k, KDB to Bowen. Yeah, man, that's easy for you, I think, isn't it? And then back three of Kiwior, Gvardiol, Livramento, Salah and Bumo, KDB for Bowen, Rogers, and then Watkins, Wissa, Mamouche, bench Sar. I think I'd go flipification. Yeah, I think that's easy. And then cap on Bowen or Salah, I would say. We'll go really rogue and cap Kiwior. Cap Guardiola. Easy peasy, mate. Thank you. Star, you about? Are you here, Star? I think Salah captain season is over. That's why it's beginning. When it's over, it's just beginning. Bonte, I got Peter, Jermaine, Edwin, you, and then John. So Peter, John. I got 5 more. That's good. I'll make that. Make that in the next half an hour, and then I'll do my own team. I need to do my own team. I've not even made the transfer. I'll do my own team at 11:15. I'm not actually maybe like 11:05. I'll do the next few, like 5 minutes a team. No Star, you're not here? Okay. Star, let me know if you come back, man. I'll get you in. Peter, I've got to find you. That's going to take a bit of time. Peter Ivanov going to loose. I'm going to lose. That's a good one. Sorry. Took me a while to get that. Is that a team name? There's surely not going to be a lot of team names. No? Couldn't find... Oh, shit. Let's try Chrissy Bushido. Oh, your team name is going to lose. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my god. Okay. Include player name. Peter. Bro. What's your... Oh, Peter. Sorry, man. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Hey, Peter, where's your name from, man? Out of interest. Yeah. Sorry, man. Sorry. Oh no, I'm behind. Probably a slight delay, so I'm a bit dumb. Sorry. Where's your name from? Sorry, what? And then you said... Macedonia, really? Wow, man, that's awesome. It's really cool to have someone from Macedonia. I actually would quite like to visit Macedonia. Do you have any suggestions on where I should go? Which league are you looking at as well, mate? And what are you thinking? You have a free hit. Your op has bench boost. Babushi. Team news is De Bruyne's bench, Capsy. De Bruyne's bench, Isak starts, is what we've got so far. Thirdly, yep, I got ya. Okay. In your top, you're crazy, bro. You're crazy. You've got free hit, and your opponent has bench boost. Yeah, but he's screwed because he's got Saliba, Bednarek, and Timber who are all out. So his bench boost is going to be trash. So honestly, your free hit, if you're just concerned about winning the league, I would just pick all his players. I would literally pick Sells, Munoz, Milenkovic, and Bumo, Rogers, Eze, Salah, Watkins, Wood, Marmoush, Bowen. That is literally the team I would pick if you're just worried about winning that league. That would piss him off so much, but it'd be really funny. Ohrid is the only city you should visit. Okay. Is it true KDB not starting, Gary? Yeah, from Lazy FPL on Twitter. He's pretty reliable. And apparently Isak is starting from @the_little_mans on Twitter, Gary. So, yeah, it would be KDB to either Saka or Bowen. I'd probably go Bowen. But if we get a leak that Saka starts, I'd definitely consider Saka. But if we don't get a leak that Saka starts, I'd just go Bowen. I think Bowen's a really good transfer this week, guys. Cap C, yeah, I think start Isak, mate. I can't remember your team. Can you just type your team in the chat? I can't remember. Your team ID. Yeah, Peter. I would honestly match his team, Peter. What do you think about that? Just completely matching his team on free hit. So Sells, then Munoz, Milenkovic, and he doesn't have another defender, so I'd just pick like I'd probably pick Ben White. Pick Ben White at the back for Arsenal. Then Mbumo, Rogers, Eze, Salah, and Bowen, and then Wood and Mamouche. That's literally what I would do. Pitta. Skopje is so trash, nothing to see. Orid is a good place to visit. The lake, the people, everything is good, but in the summer. And then you just can't lose to him. But if you want to, like, obviously gain rank, then I'd probably go... my team would probably be Martinez in goal. I would... My defence is probably, Konsa, Kirkes, and probably still Ben White. I think Rogers, Salah, and Bumo are all nice. Bowen. Evan Nilsson said Wood. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Cool. All right. Thanks, Peter. John Lehner, would you take -4 KDB to Saka? I'm down 5 points from leader. -4 KDB to Saka. I mean, KDB's bench, so maybe you have to. Otherwise, I'd try and do it without taking the -4. Gary, okay, so I will still wait and captain whoever I bring in. I think so, mate. Yeah, I think so. Can you remind me of team ID? I just recheck. Do I start him then? Sorry for spamming Cap C. Gary, what did we discuss about your captaincy? Are you just for rank, or were you? It was the mini league, wasn't it? I need to check your mini league again, mate. Can you just put your team ID again? Because I can't remember for captaincy. Cap C, do you start Isaac then? Yeah. Start him. Yeah. Hopefully that was helpful, Peter. I think those were my best options. Jaman, are you still here? Still in the chat, mate? 2430330. Let me know if you're still about, Jaman. I'm pulling you up now. Cap, mate. Honestly, can't remember it at the moment. Just type your team in the chat. Can't pull it up. Thanks, Pedar. Bro, also, thank you for joining from Macedonia. I really appreciate that. And hopefully I can visit sometime, and maybe I'll hit you up if I do. I will pass through when I'm in Europe, hopefully next year. Cap, can you just type your team in? Just type your midfield and forward line, so I can tell you who to bench. Jumanji for Concert, Gvardiol, Livramento at the back. That's good. Like that. Raya in goal is nice. Neto, Bowen, Salah, Rogers, and Bumo. Yeah, okay. Isaac Watkins. Yeah, I think you just benched Neto. Nothing in the bank. So I think your team's nice, Jaman, bro. Honestly, like you don't. Oh, you have TC. TC probably on Bowen or Salah. I would honestly go Salah just because you just got such big gains to make if he goes nuclear. I just benched Neto. I honestly don't have a transfer for you. My only transfer would be like maybe you just move Isaac anyway. If you like somebody else, Isaac 100% in the squad. Yeah, I think so. But like if you like somebody else, like maybe because maybe doesn't play 90 minutes, potentially you move him anyway. But otherwise, I just think bench Neto and your team's good. Don't think you need to do anything. It's pretty nice, bro. Evan Nilsson in for Isaac would be nice. Yeah, Evan Nilsson in for Isaac would be fine. I think that's a good transfer. If you want to attack, it's nice. Edwin, you still here? Bench boosting, yeah? Transfer Elanga for Saka for a -4. Gaurav? Nah, wouldn't do that. Edwin, while I'm waiting for you, I'm just going to reply. I'm sure you're here. I'm just looking at Cap quickly. Isaac in. Just bench Elanga. Bench Elanga. That's who it was. Bench Elanga, play Isaac. Yeah, captain who you bring in, Gary. Captain who you bring in. That's right. We're going to gamble. We're going to gamble to win it all. Bowen into captain. Yeah, I think so. All right, Edwin. Hey, bro. Edwin, Bonty, John. Last few. John, you still here as well? I know. Bonty's in. FPL confused. Welcome back, bro. Sorry, I'm in like mass scramble mode now. I'm trying to get through the last few people, and then I need to look at my own team, and I'm panicking a little bit that I've got 35 minutes to go. I'm sure I have the time. I'm just like, you know, you get nervous when you haven't done your own team, and you need to think about it. Ed, all right, bro. Let's have. Okay, so yours is looking nice. You got just the one transfer. Munoz is a bit of an issue for bench boost, but I guess you got to live with that. But your midfield's pretty spot on. Jacob Murphy. Yeah, maybe it's Murphy. You don't have Bowen. What are you thinking, Ed? Any leaks, Bryce? Yeah, Isak starts. De Bruyne benched are the 2 leaks that we've got. FPL confused as well. Those are the leaks, man. Lazy FPL says De Bruyne benched. Very reliable guy. And at the Little Man's on Twitter says Isak starts, who I don't know very well, but it seems like from looking at like people vouching for him, he's quite reliable. So thoughts on Haaland, captain Cole? Yeah, not bad. I'm putting in Trossard for Elanga, cap crouch. Oh yeah. I mean, I'd probably just bench Isak then, mate. Honestly, I'd probably just bench. He'd probably play 60 minutes, even if he starts. You're thinking Cunha out for Evan Nilsson? Yeah, I'm not huge on Evan Nilsson. I kind of prefer like a Welbeck or even a Gakpo if you have the money to go there. I think is like quite a nice punty sort of striker option. Who else do I like for this week? I think those would be the 2 I'd go for. I think those would be the 2, Ed. You do have the money for Gakpo. I think he could be nice. Are you got a mini? No, you're not a mini league. You're just a points. Yeah, you're just going for points. I think I'd go for Gakpo and just go for the punt. I think Havertz is too much of a punt for me, even though Pete says he thinks he's going to start. But I just think he's coming back from such a tough injury. Like giving him the full 90 is going to be tough. Maybe he comes on off the bench again. So who did you say bench? Probably Isak cap. I think in the end you just bench him. I think that's right? Yeah, I think it would be Isak if you're bringing in Trossard for Elanga. It is a bit of a tough one. If you do feel strongly about anyone, I would bench them. I think for me that was a bit of a tough call. So if you have a strong feeling, Cap, I would go with your own feeling. I think wait to lock in. Hashim. No more teams at the moment, Hashim. Sorry, bro. I might get to you, but so put it in anyway. But Bonty, you about? What's happening? Yeah, John, you're coming up after Bonty. If Cunha doesn't start, do I upgrade Sar for a -4? Nah, don't do that. I wouldn't take the -4. I'd just play Sar. I'm still keeping KDB. Ooh, rogue. Bonty, is it a league that you're looking to win? Is it 24/25? I vaguely have memories of it being this league. Yeah, this is the one, right? You're up. 24/25 league, yeah? Bonty, just confirm for me. Thanks. Plan is Murphy or Rodgers to Saka, Mateta to Welbeck. You've got 2 free transfers. Oh, you're looking at Yale United Football Club. Oh, sorry, bro. Oh, you're chasing. Okay. 23. All right. We had a good week last week. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, you didn't listen to me on Hertzler though, did you? He went Guardiola. Didn't I say Hurts last week? Or did I say keep Guardiola? I mean, Guardiola was fine as well. But he still had a great week last week. That's good. All right. You're thinking you win £1,100 coming first. Wow. Come man, if you win, you gotta join it. You gotta become a member of my channel if you win, bro. You gotta do it. If you come back with a 23-week clutch last week performance, 50 weeks last 2. Behind 15 points from the top, who should I cap? Isak or Saka? Fuck man, Saka. And Bowen, should I move out Mateta to Welbeck or Evan Nilsson for -4? Jad, nah. Well, I agree, it does feel quite right not to have an Arsenal attacker. Yeah, not bad. Murphy or Rodgers? I definitely don't move out Rodgers, bro. I'd move out Murphy. Rodgers, good fixture. Murphy's going to play right wing back, I think, for Newcastle with Isak playing, so he's probably not that attacking. Kiwi or whatever. Oh, wow. Kiwi or Livermore. Kiwi or Livramento, Consa, Guardiola. Wow, you're back. I'd consider playing a back 4. Bench Mateta. Bench Munoz. And then just, I don't know, bench Murphy. Or who are you going? Murphy to... you've got 3.2 in the bank. Oh, fair enough. Who's top? Yeah, top spot. What's he got? Oh, he's got Kiwi or Livramento Guardiola as well. He's going to play them all. So you should not play one of them. So you should maybe play Consa over Guardiola. Maybe Guardiola's a tough one. Saka starts. Bryce, where'd you see that, mate? And then Bonte, Murphy to Saka, if you can get up there. And Mateta to Welbeck. And then what? You're going to bench Rodgers? You're going to bench Rodgers, Bonte? Yeah, okay. I think I like that. Livra, Kiwi or Consa. Yeah, I think so. That's how you get the differential for them. Yeah, you bench Rodgers because he has Rodgers. Salah and Boomer you can cover off. That's fine. Yeah, I think that's good, Bonte, bro. I think you have to bench Rodgers because he's got Rodgers. You want to be differential. And he's obviously got Evan Nilsson, so Welbeck's nice pick. So I think I would definitely go for what you're saying. I think Murphy to Saka. What about captain, though? Well, he's got Salah, so I'd probably captain Bowen. Bowen or Saka? Man, wait, Saka, what was the Saka leak? Who said that? Someone said that in the chat. Bryce, where did you see that Saka starts, bro? I would captain Saka, Bonte, honestly. If Saka starts, yo, that's so important. Bryce, tell us the source. And John, I'm just going to do your team now as well. Hopefully I didn't type that wrong. I might have done. That feels like 1 digit too many. Yeah, I thought so. Nix, I need a minute, bro. I do my own team as well. I've got to think about it. Bryce capping. Bryce, don't cap, man. Don't cap. That's very important. I believe him, though, to be honest. Bonte, that is... I'm screenshotting that, bro. Don't forget that. Don't forget that, bro. I'm watching your team this week, bruv. I'm watching your team this week. That is jokes. You are jokes. But let's go, Bonte. Let's go, Bonte. Arteta just called me. Bryce, don't do that to me, man. Yeah, captain, I'd probably Bowen, Bonte, unless you hear news that Saka starts, then Saka. Mate, it's possible. It's possible. It's honestly captaincy is the big call. If you get the captaincy right, what are we making a bet, Rico? Tell me the bet. John, what's happening? What are your thoughts on your team, mate? What do you want? What are we looking at? Are we looking at a mini league, soccer vibes, FPL 3.0? T-Tac, I'm not. I can maybe get to you, but at the moment, I'm not taking. Team news is Niels. Isaac starts, KDB benched. So big team news leaks. Oh, John, 6 points ahead in your mini league. 3835221. Oh, this is. I thought this was you. John, isn't this you? 3839005. Oh, wrong one. Okay. You got two teams. Sneaky, mate. Sneaky. What league are we looking at, John? Let's be speedy, man. I need to look at my team. Sorry. That's me, but wrong team. Two teams. Not sure that's legal. Gvardiol, Conce, Livramento, like that at the back. Sar, Salah, Bowen, and Buemo Rogers. Okay, I can see it's Mateta, Wissa, Isaac. Okay, Mateta on bench, Sar to transfer out. Sar probably goes to Arsenal mid, or Diaz, or Eze. Lagos boys. But let's check against who you're going against first to make sure we're giving the best. Oh, you got a big long gap to catch here. You got no chips as well. Or do you have chip? Do you have AM one more week? No. Yeah, man. You ain't catching these guys. Okay. No Bowen. No Bowen. No. Oh, one Bowen. No, but I would captain Bowen because 3 of the top 4 don't have Bowen. And I'd probably go Sar to like a Martinelli or a Trossard if we get an Arsenal league. Otherwise, I'd go to like Diaz or even Eze because I don't think they have Eze either. Yeah, that's what, one has Eze. Bowen or Bowen, Gary? It sounds like a tough call, mate. I think you might want to wait right until the deadline for that. Just work that through in your head. Might be a difficult one to get to. Any Arsenal users KDB replacement, Martinelli or Trossard? Nothing yet, Niels. Haven't seen anything. Trossard benched, it seems. Where are you getting this, Boss R Hill? This is interesting because this aligns with what Paul was saying, that Martinelli, Havertz and Saka start earlier. He said he got it from a source of his that might know. So that's why I've sort of soured on Trossard a little bit. All right, guys, I'm going to look at my team. And the Shroom Jar League is your brother you're against. Don't let him stream snipe me, mate. All right. I can even put my team up on the screen because I'm having a think while we go through this. And you guys can advise me if you want. All right. So KDB benched. So he's going to have to go. Which is wild that at the moment my captaincy was definitely never planning to be on KDB. I don't know why I had that. I was going to go to Luis Diaz, wasn't I, for Murphy. But now maybe I just go to Luis Diaz for KDB. I'm not taking a -4. It's crazy. I think I just go to Luis Diaz for KDB, no? Oh, I was going to go Bowen, wasn't I? Oh, but kind of now I'm sort of into this I'm into this Luis Diaz pick. I've got about it. But I was going to go Bowen, but I didn't have the money to go. Could I? Is that rogue? Is that rogue to take a -4 in game week 38? It's pretty rogue, isn't it? Don't think it's worth it. Who am I captaining? Captain minus. Probably should. I don't know what to do here. Is Saka going to start? KDB to Saka would be nice. KDB, Saka, Captain Saka. Bro, that's crazy. Oh, man, if we got a leak, Saka was starting. I think I would bring in Saka and cap him. But I probably want to go Diaz. Anything on Arsenal? I'm going to have a look. Anything on Arsenal? Any leaks on Arsenal? Either. Bench one of Ruben Diaz, Guardiola, Constable, Burn, Ruben Diaz. Mate, I really want to cap Saka now. Who's telling me Luis Diaz starts? You are fake news, bro. I mean, I think he does, but who's this guy? How are you? I hate it when people do this. They just post trash. Cap, your team doesn't need help, mate. You're doing good. I think I stick to the plan and go Diaz, but Olympian. He's just not reliable, is he? That's a good point. Do you know, I should check what the guy in my mini league's doing. I'm going to get my own game week up for myself. That's a very good point. Start Nico Williams or Kilman. Why has it come down to that for you, Bryce? You don't think you have that? Start one: Munoz, Nico Williams, or Kilman. Kilman? Probably Kilman. Help us, no one cares about your team. Yeah, but it's $400. I know no one cares about my team, and that's valid. And I don't normally have my team up, to be fair to everyone. To be fair to myself for once, I don't normally put my team up and talk about it. But I need to win this. It's like $400. Elanga out for Trossard / Martinelli. Yeah, I told you, wait for Arsenal team leaks. You have to wait. Or Diaz. Or Eze. I gave you these options, bro. Gave you these options. Bryce, I went Kilman. You guys, man, come on. Allow me. I'm always helping you guys. Just give me like 10 minutes to look at my own team. Petar, any team news? Isak starts. De Bruyne benched. I'm against my mate in your second chance cup final. Oh, I was going to check that, actually. That would be good to have a look at. No, Capsy. Such a bully, bro. Such a bully. If you're going to bully me, you got to at least become a member. You can't be bullying me and not become a member, otherwise you'll leave like Rico. You can bully me if you super chat or become a member. All right, well, who's this guy that I'm playing this week? Peter Swiatek. Mate, I'm not being funny. If you play your triple captain or bench boost or even wildcard this week, you're a joke. And someone's talking to you because you have not played it in previous weeks against the rest of the top three. He has Isaac. That is really annoying. He has Nwaneri. Yeah, I'm just trying to win, man. I think, why am I taking the punt on Luis Diaz? Luis Diaz or Bowen's good, though. Both are good. Yeah, Saka's too much of a punt, eh? Maybe I'll just go Bowen. I think I'll just go Bowen. I think I overthought it. I think just De Bruyne to Bowen. Captain Bowen or Salah? Captain Salah is safe bet for me. Is my team better than his team? Probably. But he has a lot of differentials. Fuck, maybe I don't captain Salah. Fuck, I'd like Diaz. I'd like to captain Diaz. I think I'm going to captain Diaz. Diaz starts FPL Focal. Legend. That's what I wanted, Dre. That's what I wanted. All right, I'm going for Diaz, but I can help you now. Come on, Cap. What's your ID? I'm not paying money to you. You already annoy me enough to give you money. Get out of my chat then. I'm second in both. My mini leagues by 20 points. Big Al. Big Al, what's up, bro? I've moved my moose to Evan Nilsson. Do I take a hit to do Sarta, Lewis, Diaz, or Bowen and captain them? You're second by 20 points. Yeah. Take the hit and captain them. Yeah. Go Lewis Diaz. Well, it depends who if first has Bowen, then don't bring Bowen in. If first doesn't have Bowen, then you could go Bowen and cap him. So Soalanga to Diaz. Yes, cap. Do it. I like Diaz. He's Colombian. My wife is Colombian. Oh, that's why you're in Colombia. Yeah. I stay 3916103. Bro, do you know what, man? I'm not paying you money either. I don't need to take your chat. Fight me. Me and you. 1v1. I fight dirty. First has Bowen in one league. Yeah, go Diaz then and cap him. Big A. Flexo, sorry, bro. I just saw your message. What is the best captaincy option between Wissa, Watkins, Evan Nilsson, Salah, Saka, Bowen, and Bumo? Wow, you got a lot of good players. If Saka starts, Saka. If Saka doesn't start, Salah. Probably. It depends on if you're chasing, then like obviously not what the other people have. You're going to get Diaz also. I'm actually just quickly going to look at FPL Focal on Twitter to see if that is like if that's right. To be honest, I do expect Diaz to start, and as a Liverpool fan, I feel like I should get it right. Hoping for the clutch. Good luck, lads. I'm out with the kids. They've got a dip. Much love, Big Al. Thanks for tuning in. Oh yeah, Luis Diaz starts. Good on Focal. Isaac has arrived. Marmoush and Gvardiol start. KDB doesn't start. Good updates from Focal. Good on him. Yeah, Marmoush and Gvardiol obviously start. All right, Luis Diaz. He's in. He's here. He's ready. And now the real decision is whether I take a -4. And I'm tempted to do it. I am tempted to do it. Diaz cap, Salah vice cap. That's my squad. Elanga out for someone and benching Isaac. Luis Diaz, bench Isaac, done. Cap C, get out of my chat, mate. I've had enough of your shit today. I'm talking to other people. Cap C's done, all right? Yeah, Diaz starts. These are the ones we know. Leaks. Diaz starts for Liverpool. Isak starts for Newcastle. KDB benched. Gvardiol and Marmoush start for Man City. No Arsenal leaks. I'm going rogue and going to Welbeck in for Matera and captaining him too. Spurs are still drunk. Wow, big time. Oh, I just posted the leaks that we got in the chat. Cap, I'm not talking to you anymore. Pick your own captain. Pick it yourself. Be useful to humanity. Pick your captain. Sell Murphy or Sharda for Diaz. Murphy, Bryce. Murphy's going to play right wing back if Isak starts. Diaz captain for me and Neto to start. I'm benching Rodgers. Let me put my team on screen for once. People can actually see what I'm doing. And I'm benching Neto to start. I'm benching Rodgers, Gaz. Really? You're gonna back Chelsea against Forest and bench Rodgers against Man United, who are just trash? I don't know, man. I think Cap, come on, don't be salty, mate. Don't be salty. Anyway, have a good game week, mate, if you are off. Much love. Thanks for tuning in, as always. You always keep me on my toes. Elanga to Diaz or Trossard? Go Diaz, man. He's confirmed starting. I'd just go Diaz. Marmoush, Saka, Rodgers, which one of the on the bench? Oh, Petar. I'd try someone else. Can you bench someone else? I think you'd bench a striker. Bench one of your strikers. Whatever one your competitor doesn't have, Petar. Murphy or Sarr to Bowen? Murphy. Lucho. Let's go, Lucho. Benching Eze feels criminal, yo. Don't bench Eze. Don't do it. Don't do it, Bryce. Dre, also epic leak, bro. Thank you for letting us know that. Okay, I'll start Rodgers, bench Neto. I trust you. Thanks, Gary. I feel under pressure now. But yeah, I like to... I don't sit on the fence. I always give you my opinion. I don't sit on the fence. Yeah, I think Tariq George might start up front for Chelsea. Salah or Diaz, best differential captain? I'm thinking Diaz. Yeah, Diaz. Oh, yeah. You're staying now, aren't you, Cap? Yeah. Cap's the guy who needs a good pat on the back. You know, he doesn't take tough love. You wouldn't last under Jose Mourinho, mate. You wouldn't last under Jose. You need someone like friendly. You need like a Jurgen Klopp to manage you. You probably don't like that reference, do you? You wouldn't last under Sir Alex Ferguson, mate. You wouldn't last under Sir Alex. You might last under Rube. Guess my age. Nah, I don't know, mate. I don't know. Don't know. Probably like 29? Something like that. 29? Yeah, because you like to give me chat, so I know that you're like somewhere there. I feel like you're somewhere there. Any good? All right, guys, 6 minutes till deadline. Make sure you guys do your transfers correct. Any Gordon news from Newcastle? Captain 1, Salah, Diaz or Bowen? Diaz as a punt for high numbers. 3-5-2, Saka and Bimo, Eze, Salah, Evan Nilsson, Bowen, Rodgers, Marmoush. One of them needs to go on the bench. Honestly, out of all of them, I'd bench one of the strikers. Marmoush or Evan Nilsson. Who's your other striker? Hang on, man. Do I take this -4 and just go like Murphy to Bowen? Is that crazy? Bowen's been killing me all season. What's my competitor got here? Oh my God, it feels crazy to take a -4 right now. What has my competitor got in my league? If Bowen scores, he gets 7 points plus -4-3. Murphy does nothing. I think Bowen's going to score. Rico, what's the bet, mate? Captain Bowen if you have him, bro. I don't have him. Everyone is going Diaz captain all of a sudden, bro. It's no longer a differential. What is this, man? Why is everyone going Diaz captain? I was going Diaz captain before anybody talking about Diaz. Don't listen to everybody else. This was my transfer when I came into this stream. You're beefing a kid. I'm 12. Sorry, bro. That's all right. It doesn't matter. I can still beef you. You're on my stream. I'll tell you what I want. You come into my stream at 12, I'll give you shit. That's fine. Just make sure your mum lets you stay on the line. Is Ben White playing? I think Ben White will play, Bryce, yeah. Bench order, KDB or Munoz? Oh, KDB first. Niels. You never know, man. Sometimes people get leaks wrong. Ipswich will go out in a blaze of glory. Bowen ain't getting anything. All right, I'm not going to Bowen then, Gary. I'm trusting you there, mate. So we're 1-1. All right, 3 minutes till deadline, guys. Lock in your transfers. Salah or Bowen, TC? Bernie? It's TC to go Salah. Who you bench, Rodgers or Luis Diaz? John? I'd have to bench Rodgers for that, but I wouldn't want to bench either of them. I think I'll go Marmouche in, Rodgers out, and I'll pray for Watkins. All right, Petter, I think that's fair. Should I lock in Martinelli, Cody? Let's go look for leaks. Let's go look for leaks. I think do it, man. If you're not going to go Diaz. If you can't get to Diaz, can you? I think do it. Do it, Cody. Two minutes to deadline. Ben White or Livramento? Ooh. I would go Ben White. Bruno starts for United. Oh, that's big. Bruno starts for United. If anyone's interested. I can get Diaz. Go Diaz, Cody. Go Diaz. Diaz starts. Go Diaz. Captain Saka, it's done. Good on you, Rico. Rico, what's our bet this week? Any news on Saka? No news on Saka. Who shall I sell KDB for? Yeah, Saka's fine. I think you can go for him, but I don't know if he's going to start. We've not got anything. Eze. Mar or Eze? Who's Mar? I'll go Eze. 1 minute to deadline, guys. 1 minute to deadline. Lock in your transfers now. Hearing Bakaya starts. Nah, that's not legit. That's Sama FPL Bakaya starts. No. All these but Saka starts is all fake news. There are some Saka leaks, but I think they're not reliable. There are a few though. There are quite a few Bakaya Saka start leaks. They're just not reliable, I don't think. But I think you can go for him. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. Lock everything in right now. Don't know what I've done. Have I locked mine in? I'm locked. That's it. Deadline. Gone. Gonskis. The deadline has closed, everybody. Wow, crazy stream. All right, guys, you know what? I'm going to do some giveaways because I like you guys. So, Rico, you're involved in this now, mate. Because you super chatted today, you go into this list. So I'm just going to add you to a spinning wheel. And the winner wins $10. And you'll just have to DM me. And I'll sort a way of getting it across to you. If you win, so Rico Sinclair, Bryce, you as a new member are also going to go in here. Bernie, my guy, you're in. You're in. Thank you so much, Bernie. I appreciate you. Cody, you'll be on here as well. This is the spinning wheel of fun that we've got going on. Oops, what am I doing? That's got going. Yeah, okay. All right, so I didn't see Dusty or Josiah this week. So, yeah, Bryce, I'm adding you. There was a gap for you here, Bryce. I was trying to do it in order. Bryce and Bernie. I'm not going to put your full names in there, if that's all right. Actually, let's just do it so it looks real. Sorry, my bad. Let's get the full names. Bernie, what's your... Bryce. Didn't see Eric in here today, so sorry, Eric. I haven't seen you today, but thank you as a new member. Appreciate that. Everyone else was in the chat today. Bernie, thank you, man. Appreciate that so much. I hope I can be of help this week to you. I hope you can get a green arrow. And good luck in the spin for $10. Honestly, Bryce is probably going to be... Actually, if either of you two win, it's going to be way more difficult to work out how the hell I transfer money to like Norway and South Africa. But, you know, is what it is. All right, guys, we are going to spin the wheel. I'm going to click the button to spin, and the winner will win $10. Good luck to everybody. That's right? Entries 12. Yeah, let's go. The winner is Isaac Wu. Congratulations, Isaac. You have won $10 as one of the members or super chatters for this season. Shout out to everyone else. If you do want to become a member, if you do become a member before game week 1 of next season, I will be doing a merch giveaway. So I do have a merch site at the moment, which I just pulled up on stream. Here we have like a bunch of different hoodies, t-shirts, caps. I put the link down below in the chat. We got hoodies, we got t-shirts, we got caps, we got mugs. All of these can be customized. I can get your names and numbers on there. If you would like stuff like that, you have to DM me. If you'd like anything from the store, you can just purchase off this store. And if you want to see anything else on the store, like at the moment we got some Spurs stuff. We got KDB farewell canvas print shirts, Messi canvas prints, Rooney, Salah, Leicester, all of this stuff, Haaland. Take a look through, see if there's anything you like and you want to buy anything. Hopefully it's all like at the moment I've got everything super cheap because I just set up the store, so everything's pretty cheap, pretty much as cheap as I could possibly do. I'm not really making much money off this at all, to be honest. Maybe like £2 or £3 off any of these orders. So yeah, check it out. If you want any customization, like your name or number on the back, DM me privately and I can get something sorted out for you guys. It will be a little bit more if you do want the customization. But yeah, if you do become a member before game week 1 of next season, I will be giving away a free customized hoodie with any design, any name and number that you guys will want. So yeah, again, thank you guys so much this season. It has been honestly an awesome season. So great having so many of you follow the journey. I really appreciate all of you. Capsy, thank you for keeping me on my toes. All the members, shout out, thanks for supporting me, really appreciate it. Rico, thanks for just being a legend and making stupid bets with me on the stream. And yeah, everybody else that just follows along and just watches. Yeah, thanks so much. I've like had an amazing season. Like I've obviously just picked this up this year. I've got loads of plans for next year. Like I was saying, I've sorted out like an FPL API now that directly links to the FPL stats, so I can pull them and live refresh everything into an Excel. I'm hoping to share that with members next year. And if not, like if you're not a member, then it will just help my content throughout the weeks. I'll be able to give a lot more informed insights a lot quicker, and therefore hopefully I'll be able to get out some good videos. We'll make a bet next season for sure. Yeah, of course, Rico. Make him captain a goalkeeper next. Yeah, mate, honestly, he should have done. I would have scored more points if he'd captain my goalie. So yeah, I've got loads of great things on the agenda for next year. I'm really excited to sort of crack on and get this stuff going for you guys. I've been putting in a lot of work for it. Hopefully next year, let's all start together. I think if I honestly become a YouTuber from the beginning of next year, like my rank's going to be insane, because I started at like game week 10, 11 this year. I wasn't really taking FPL that seriously at the beginning, and I was like, actually, I've got a bit more football knowledge than a lot of these guys. So that's why I decided to do it, and I didn't realise how much fun I'd have along the way, and how much I enjoy these live streams with you guys. So thanks again to everybody. Honestly, it's been awesome. It's been tiring, but it's been awesome. So join the last FPL week best decision. Appreciate you, Bryce. I am YouTube. I need a t-shirt that says that. Yeah, shout out to Isaac. Well done for winning the prize. Maybe we'll do something else sometime on the off season. I'm not sure what's going to happen, what videos I'll put out. I'll try and get some stuff out there for you guys. If you have anything, any suggestions, anything you want to see, feel free to DM me, have a chat. Happy to catch up with you guys in the off season. And if any of you are in Sydney and fancy a beer and are not serial killers, hit me up. All right, thanks guys. Have a great game week 38. Good luck. Let's get some green arrows. And yeah, I will see you all next week. This has been your English Aussie. Smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And just to sign off, in the words of Dean Henderson, actually you should put it up on screen really. Nah, screw it. Shamina, mina, waka, waka, 12th again. Who gives a fuck? Palace won the FA Cup. See you later, chaps. Have a great week.